Steve Kerr, and then embraces Steph Curry, his teammate, on the gold medal winning squad in Paris this past summer. Timberwolves in the association whites, as I mentioned, white tops, white bottoms, lake blue and midnight navy trim. The Warriors in their icon blues, the royal blue tops and bottoms with gold and white trim. They've got the Bay Bridge logo on the front of their chests. They've got Golden State Warriors in a circular pattern around that. Their names and numbers on the back are in gold. We're set for basketball, the first of 4 meetings, the Wolves and Warriors. Here we go. Rudy Gobert wins the opening tip, back tapping into Julius Randle, who hands it off to Mike Conley. And here comes Minnesota from left to right across your radio. Anthony Edwards with a touch right wing. Now they go back up top to Conley. Left side, McDaniels. They'll set up Rudy mid-post against Looney. Right-handed dribble. Bounce pass to a cutting Jaden down the lane. He blew the layup in traffic. Couldn't get it to drop. Jaden has struggled shooting the basketball this year. Well, he shot it well at L.A. on Wednesday night. Looney with it. Pajemski. There comes Curry, curling off a Looney screen. Back to Looney, the roller, to the corner. 3 ball on its way is out and then back in for Andrew Wiggins. Knocks down the triple. Actually, that's Kuminga. Jonathan Kuminga able to knock down the corner 3. Here's Jaden with it up top to the right side, and Anthony Edwards. Only 24 points for Ants in the last 2 games. An 8-point game, a 16-point game. And the Wolves have blown out the Lakers and Clippers in back-to-back contests. McDaniels, baseline drive off to Rudy. He'll push it up at the buzzer, and he gets the push shot from 6 feet straight away, uncontested, to drop in. And it did just beat the buzzer. It was close. Warriors bring it up from right to left. They lead 3-2. Here's Wiggins crossing over on McDaniels. Ant reached in, poked the ball free. Conley's got it. He'll feed it off to Randle. He'll drive to the bucket and jam it with 2 hands. So that's what we talked about in the open. Mike Conley talked about it, forcing turnovers, the defense creating offense. And the Wolves did that perfectly here tonight. Kuminga left side. Here's Wiggins off the Looney screen. Pull up mid-range jumper. Got it. So Andrew Wiggins puts the Warriors back up by 1, and it's 5-4. Timberwolves come in with a 17th ranked offense. As well as they've played during the 3-game win streak, their offense has not moved at all from that number 17 offensive rating. Here's Randle fading baseline. That shot well short. Looney scoops up the rebound. Kuminga on the push up the left wing. He'll stop at the 3-point line, cross court. Pajemski, pump fakes, got by Randle. Now drives into the paint, to the corner. It's Kuminga again, and he knocks down the 3. Actually, that's Wiggins this time. I'm getting those guys reversed. Kuminga's is a bigger player than Wiggins is, size-wise and weight-wise. Wiggins is 6'7", 200. Kuminga more 6'8", and 230. Here's Conley, floated up towards Rudy. That got blown up. Looney read it perfectly and knocked it away. 8-4, Warriors on top. Here's Kuminga on the run against Randle. Takes him inside, challenges him at the rim, and missed the shot. Kuminga thought he got fouled. Randle held his own. Here's Julius, front court, at the free throw line, out to Conley, wing right. 3-ball, good for the left-hander. Mike Conley, 45% from deep over his last 7 games. That 3-point percentage starting to creep up for the season. It's now at 36%. Here's Curry, hasn't taken a shot yet. Bottled up at the elbow by Gobert. Cross court, Kuminga left side. Right in front of the Timberwolves bench. Kuminga drives baseline, got bumped, hangs in the air, kicks out to Wiggins. Curry moves it to Pajemski. Wide open 3. Got it. Brandon Pajemski only hitting 21% of his threes, but there wasn't a Wolves defender in sight. A wide open shot in the NBA is technically no defender within 6 feet. You could have doubled that. Here's McDaniels answering for a 3 of his own. Wing left. Jaden able to knock it in. McDaniels has his first points of the evening. 11-10, Golden State by 1. Here's Kuminga into the paint, rises up for the jumper and hits it just inside the free throw line. So Kuminga not shy about shooting it. He's 2 of 3 shooting. He's got 5 points. Randle wing left against Kuminga. Trying to back him down, gets to the mid-post, turns in the lane, hangs and kicks out. The pass, an errant one. Ant deflected it, kept it alive and controls. Now to Conley up top, straight away 3-0. Andrew Wiggins has the rebound for the Warriors. Andrew still in the top 5 in many categories in Timberwolves franchise history as he pulls up at the top of the key. Jumper good. 15-10, the Warriors lead by 5. They've hit 6 of 7 shots to start this game. Across the timeline, it's Anthony Edwards. He's met by Andrew Wiggins. Conley will come set the screen. Ant rejects that, drives into the paint, shoves off on Wiggins, and hits the 10-foot floater. Didn't shove off enough to draw the offensive foul, but just enough to get separation. Fine line, often. But Ant gets his first 2 points of the night. Warriors have it. Kuminga wing right. This Warriors offense, you want to keep them in the half court. They rank 18th in half court offense. But they are top 10 in both transition frequency and transition efficiency. Podziemski misses a half-court mid-range shot. Should say in the half-court as Randall bullies his way inside and draws a foul. He'll go to the free throw line for 2 shots. They get the foul on Kuminga. It's his first. It's the first against either side. And we've got 2 shots coming up for Julius Randle. Timberwolves basketball tonight for the Bay Area, brought to you in part by U.S. Bank. U.S. Bank proud to be the official bank of the Timberwolves. And by Eclipse. Want to arrive at a Timberwolves game in style in your very own limousine? Just contact Eclipse Transportation. You can make reservations by going to eclipsecars.com. Randle knocks down the first free throw. Kevon Looney will take a seat. In steps Trace Jackson Davis, a 6'8", second-year forward/center out of Indiana. And we'll see how deep on his bench Steve Kerr goes. No Draymond yet. He is available. Second free throw is good. The Wolves have climbed to within 1. It's 15-14. There's 5 gone. There's 7 left to play here in the opening frame. Curry, again, has not taken a shot thus far. He's got it against McDaniels up top, circling off a Jackson Davis screen. Swings it up top, Podziemski. Right side, Kuminga catch and shoot 3. That's no good. And Anthony Edwards has the rebound. I think the Wolves' defense will be just fine with Jonathan Kuminga taking all the shots when Steph Curry's on the floor. Anything to prevent Curry from shooting, that should be a win. Ant misses a pull-up elbow jumper. Edwards has struggled on the pull-up twos this year, 38%. He takes almost 1.5 per game. Ball went out of bounds. It will be, and we'll see whose ball it is. It'll be Timberwolves basketball when we come back. 6:31 left to go in the opening quarter. Golden State by 1, 15-14. You're listening to Minnesota Timberwolves basketball.
Hey, Wolves fans, listen up. Step up your shoe game this season with Trade Home Shoes, your Minnesota-based, employee-owned retailer. Trade Home Shoes has on-trend footwear for the entire family. Brands like New Balance, Hoka, On, Birkenstock, Rival Shoes, and more. With over a century of experience in 130 locations nationwide, Trade Home Shoes is where generations meet comfort and style. Trade Home Shoes. Enjoy life. Feet first.
At Target, we're home court advantage for the hometown sports fans. And with the Timberwolves season in full gear, we're here to help you gear up and make your game day prep a slam dunk. Hear that? That's what you call a buzzer-beating three-pointer for the win. Time to dish up your famous nachos or put a full-court press on some jalapeno poppers. Then serve up some sweet desserts to celebrate the W. However you do game day, we're here for it at Target and Target.com.
Bring the fun to family time with a visit to Treasure Island Resort and Casino. Start by making a splash and memories at the lagoon. Our indoor water park includes a lazy river, an activity pool, and more exciting features. Then hit the lanes at Island Extreme Bowl for some family-friendly competition before you head to our luxurious hotel for a relaxing night away. Book your stay now at ticasino.com. Treasure Island Resort and Casino. Destination fun.
As a business owner, you understand the importance of protecting your reputation, workplace, employees, and financial assets. Our team is ready to help yours by creating a custom lineup of industry-specific coverages and risk management service to help you stay at the top of your game. Contact your local Federated representative for more information today. Federated Insurance. It's our business to protect yours. Rated A+, Superior by AM Best Company.
Right down to the wire, not here at Golden State quite yet. We're only midway through the opening quarter, but in Atlanta tonight, the Hawks get a 3 from Trae Young with under 10 seconds left. LeBron James misses at the buzzer. And the Atlanta Hawks in overtime have beaten the LA Lakers 134-132. That is important for the Wolves because that moves them past the LA Lakers and into ninth. The Wolves would then drop back to 10th if they were to lose tonight, but it already moves them into ninth in the Western Conference standings. The Wolves are coming off a 109-80 win Monday against the LA Lakers. They beat the Clippers 108-80 on Wednesday night. 2 wins by 28-plus points for head coach Chris Finch.
Well, this is 2 games in a row, I think, where we've played our most complete basketball on both sides of the ball. This is what we've got to do. We haven't been doing that, and we're starting to figure it out, find a rhythm, and understand how important defense is to us, and offensively things are coming a little bit easier as a result.
2 dominant wins after a close win against the Clippers last Friday night. 3 straight wins for the Wolves, tying their season-long win streak. Jaden McDaniels, 2 for 2 from beyond the arc. He's hit them both from the left angle. Both catch-and-shoot opportunities, and we're tied at 15. I don't think that score's right. It was 15-14 going into the timeout. The Wolves just hit a 3 and only got a point for it. Wolves force a miss. They bring it back the other way. Stepping through is Edwards. Driving layup, no, but a whistle and a foul. And Ant will go to the free throw line for 2 shots. During the timeout, we're getting word that I missed the colored, the blue light that flashes. A scoring change from Secaucus, New Jersey. Remember the Gobert push shot that beat the shot clock buzzer? It didn't beat the buzzer. Well, the Warrior fans are upset on this last drive by Edwards. His shot was blocked cleanly. There's no doubt about that. But there was a foul before that most of these Warrior fans conveniently overlooked in their displeasure for Carl Lane, Jason Goebel, and Jenna Schroeder. Our 3 officials tonight. Ant 2 free throws. Both good. So it is 17-15 Timberwolves. Here's Wiggins with it up top off the Trace Jackson-Davis screen. Curry is off the floor right now, did not attempt a shot in his 5 minutes. Remember, he's only playing 30 minutes a game. That's his lowest minute total in 12 seasons. And a whistle, and Golden State is going to be called for an offensive foul. Travel on Potemski is what was called. Wolves will inbound, and here they come. Mike Conley's out. Nickeil Alexander-Walker is in. McDaniels will sit. Dante DiVincenzo checks in. Naz Reid in for Rudy Gobert. Ant uses the Julius screen. Down the lane, kick to the corner. It's Dante who moves it to the angle. Here's Nickeil. His 3-ball is long off the back iron. Nickeil has shot the 3 really well this year. He's up at 44%. That's where he is over the last 3 games during the win streak. Wiggins, a contested straightaway 3. That's off the back iron. No, and the rebound out of bounds. That's going to be Golden State basketball. Yeah, it was awfully close. They're showing the replay of Gobert's. Oh, boy, that is close. That's one of those ones that, depending on your perspective of what team you're rooting for, you could make that call either way. Wiggins inside, got stripped by Ant, got the ball back, then lost it. Naz scoops it up. Timberwolves have control. They're up by 2 with 5 to go in the opening quarter. Ant off to Julius Randle at the angle. He puts it on the deck. Tried to get toward the paint on Podziemski, but get cut off by the second-year guard. Now a double ensues. Julius spins away from that, sets up Naz in the corner. His 3-ball hits the side of the backboard. Steve Kerr waving his arm. He wants his guys to run. Here's Draymond leading the pack. Drives in, layup good, and a foul. Draymond Green took the outlet pass in midcourt, and he went right to the hoop. 3-point opportunity, and that's where Golden State's at their most dangerous. And that's why they're such a high-frequency transition team, is because they go so deep on their bench. They got fresh bodies all the time, so all these guys are running whenever they come on the floor. Free throw is good for Draymond, who averages 9 points, 6 rebounds, and 6 assists to go along with 1 steal and 1 block, putting up usual Draymond Green-type numbers. 18-17, Warriors go up by 1 late in the first quarter. Dante pushes it off to Naz, who drives in, hangs and jams. He just soared through the air, and Trace Jackson-Davis had no chance. 19-18, the Wolves go back up. We've had 3 lead changes. We've had 2 ties. Golden State had a 7-point lead early, but the Wolves quickly erased that. Warriors from right to left here. Green steps into a left angle three and buries it. Well, that's 6 points for Draymond Green on the last two possessions. Who knew the Warriors offense would rely on Draymond Green? Here's Randall with it. Or I should rephrase that, on Draymond Green's scoring. He's a good offensive player. He grabs the defensive rebound and then lost it underneath Nikhil. Knocks it across the lane to Dante DiVincenzo, who lays it up and in for two. Another tie, our third of the opening quarter. Knotted at 21. Warriors are 8 of 14 shooting. They've hit 4 threes. The Wolves are 7 of 14 with 3 threes. Moses Moody is into the game. Moody, right side, Green, now to Podziemski. He'll drive the baseline, step through in the lane, off to Trace Jackson Davis, who lost it on the way up, got it back, scoops it up with the left hand, his jump hook offline, and the Timberwolves have the rebound. Ant surveys the scene with a left-handed dribble around his back. He's at the three-point line, got stripped. It's over toward the sideline. Ant scoops it up and saves it to Naz Reid. Right side, Nikhil with a left-handed dribble on the attack, just inside the free throw line. The pull-up jumper. How about Nikhil searching for his own offense? He cashes in for 2, and the Wolves lead by 2. Oh, and a delay of game warning against the Wolves. It's their second of the season. Ant touched the ball after it went through the hoop. That's a no-no. Minnesota up by 2. Curry at the scorer's table with 3 minutes left to go opening quarter. Podziemski runs a pick and roll with Jackson Davis. Now Draymond wide open right side is off the back iron. No. Rebound tapped out. Wiggins has got it. Podziemski wide open up top. 3 ball. Nope. And the Wolves pull down the rebound. Ant with another one. And a timeout quickly by Chris Finch. Dante with getting an extra shot up after the whistle from beyond the hash mark. Did not get that one to drop. But the Wolves up by 2 on the road here in Golden State. 23-21, 2:47 left to go in the opening quarter. We step aside from the Chase Center in downtown San Francisco on the Timberwolves Radio Network.
At U.S. Bank, when they say they're in it with you, they mean it. Not just for the good stuff, the grand openings and celebrations, although those are pretty great, but for all the hard work it took to get there, the fine-tuning of goals, the managing of cash and workflows, and decision-making. They're in to help you through all of it, because together they're proving day in and day out that there is nothing as powerful as the power of us. Visit usbank.com to get started today. Equal housing lender, member FDIC, copyright 2024 U.S. Bank.
Ho-ho! Welcome to the Make It Jingle with Kris Kringle podcast. Today we're talking to Jan from Toyota, all about Toyotathon.
Hi!
So, Jan, got any red Tacomas?
Yeah, we have a great selection of vehicles, including Tacomas.
After my big job, I'm taking the missus down to Florida to go surfing.
Did you say Florida? Can the elves and I go too?
Dealer inventory may vary. Offers are subject to change throughout Toyotathon, which ends on January 6th. See your participating Toyota dealer for details. Toyota. Let's go places.
Alex Leibold with you in our NBA Tonight studios for a scoreboard update. We have 6 other games going on across the association tonight. Multiple have gone final, including the Milwaukee Bucks and Boston Celtics. Celtics come out with a 111-105 win. Jason Tatum, 34 points, 10 rebounds, and 5 assists. And Alan was talking about it earlier, the Lakers and Hawks game. Let's hear how that one ended.
Jalen Johnson to put it in play for the Hawks. Jalen looks, still looks, gets it to Clint Capella, down to Trey. Trey at the foul line brings it back out. They're going to hold it to get the last shot here. They're going to either win it or lose it right now. Trey outside. DeAndre Hunter back to Trey. Three-pointer by Trey. Bang! Trae Young hits the 3. The Hawks lead 134-132. No timeout for the Lakers. 7 seconds to go. They get it in play to Vincent. Vincent gets it across. Now LeBron, a long 3. No good. And the Hawks are going to win this thing. The Atlanta Hawks have beaten the great LeBron James and the Lakers.
A big win for the Atlanta Hawks, where Trae Young had 31 points and another 20-assist performance, while LeBron James, 39 points, 10 rebounds, 11 assists, wasn't enough. Along with Anthony Davis's 38 points, the Hawks win 134-132, and as Alan mentioned, with the Lakers' loss, if the Wolves win, they can head up to 9th in the Western Conference. This scoreboard update brought to you by your local Toyota dealers. Visit Toyota.com today. Toyota, let's go places. Let's go back to the Bay Area with Alan Horton.
All right, Alex, thank you very much. Timberwolves have a 2-point lead, and former Timberwolf Kyle Anderson is into the game for the first time. Good to see Kyle. He showed up at the end of shoot-around today. Of course, the Warriors did not have a shoot-around. They played last night. Teams don't normally have shoot-arounds or ever have shoot-arounds the following morning after a game. But Kyle saw all his teammates, his head coach, and then before the game tonight, checking in with everybody, and big smile on his face. Kyle Anderson played a big role in the Wolves' rise to prominence over the last 2 seasons. And I think early on, the Wolves really missed not having Kyle Anderson on their squad. Wolves have it out of the timeout. Dante DiVincenzo circles off a Naz Reid screen, right wing. Feeds Naz at the elbow, bottled up, back to Dante. He'll catch, he'll shoot, and bury the 3. Dante DiVincenzo just 31% on 5 catch-and-shoot opportunities per game. But he knocks this one down, and the Wolves have their largest lead of the quarter. They are up 5. 7-0 Minnesota run as Curry feeds Anderson back to Steph. Baseline drive. Floater up, no. Boy, minimal contact there, but the call goes to the 2-time MVP, the 10-time All-Star, and the 10-time All-NBA selection. Rudy picks up the foul. This is first, and free throws coming up for Steph Curry. These are automatic. He's hit 95% of his free throws this year. So the Wolves have a 5 on the floor that includes Nickeil Alexander-Walker, Dante DiVincenzo, Josh Minott, Naz Reid, and Rudy Gobert. Steve Kerr counters with Curry, Payton, Moody, Green, and Kyle Anderson. Ant is on the bench. Usually plays about 11 minutes in the opening quarter, and Ant is one of the leading scorers in the NBA in first quarters. And is 7th entering tonight. He averages 8 points in an opening quarter. 2 free throws good. It's a 3-point game. Dante, another 3. That's way long. Never did hit the rim. He fired that over Curry. Draymond Green on the push. Top of the key. Backdoor looking for Curry. Nickeil read that well. Recovered and deflected it out of bounds. 1:52 to go in the quarter, and the Wolves up by 3, 26-23. Green dumps it inside, and the shot blocked. Payton got his shot rejected by DiVincenzo and comes out to Moody in the corner, and he buries a 3. So like the Wolves, the Warriors will hunt threes. They are 9th in the league in three-point rate. 45% of their shots come as threes. The Wolves have fired up 2 air balls in the last 2 shots. Naz tossing up an air ball 3, but he makes up for it, backtracking and stealing a head-to-head pass to Draymond Green. And the Wolves now get the ball back. Tied at 26. Nickeil to the right side. Dante saves it from going out of bounds. Now Naz spin move in the lane. Stops, goes up with the right hand. Shot altered by Green, who secures the rebound. Curry on the push. Curry with a left-handed dribble, switches to the right hand. He's working against DiVincenzo, his former teammate here in Golden State for a year. Green sets the high screen. Curry uses that. He switched on a Naz Reid. He'll bounce it to Green. Backdoor, driving layup good. What a feed. Dante was not expecting that. Curry led him perfectly towards the rim. It's a 7-0 Golden State run. 28-26. Warriors lead by 2. Naz with it up top here. Now on a touch, it's Dante DiVincenzo. Back to Naz on the roll down the lane. The floater is up and in for Naz Reid. Naz averaging a career best 13 points a game coming off the bench. 5 rebounds. Picking up a couple of assists along the way. Here's Curry. Leans in. Mid-range shot right side. He banked it in. He drew the foul. That's where Curry's so deadly. Off ball. And the Warriors run a ton of off-ball action, which means guys like Curry and Buddy Hield, who we've not seen so far tonight, they get screens, they get pin downs, they get smack action. Curry to the free throw line for an and 1. He's taken 1 shot. He's got 5 points. 31-28. And so when you run that off-ball action with someone as quick as Curry and someone who can fire off a shot lightning fast, faster than anybody in the league. Dante a lob inside. Rudy comes down with it, goes back up, jams it, and he drew the foul. Yeah, that goes against Draymond Green. So Draymond and Rudy on the floor together. Of course, it was here in Golden State last year when the Wolves played a 2-game series that just a minute plus into the game, things got a little feisty. Remember Jaden McDaniels getting into it with Klay Thompson? And then in the McDaniels-Thompson altercation, That's when Draymond Green made a beeline for Rudy Gobert and got him in a chokehold from behind. Got himself suspended, got himself kicked out of the game. But that whole altercation, in my opinion, was started by Klay Thompson, who just got a little lazy trying to box out Jaden McDaniels. He ended up grabbing Jaden's jersey, and Jaden doesn't back down from anyone. And once Klay grabbed his jersey, Jaden grabbed his. Then neither one let go. Here's Curry up top, frees himself for a three. It's short. The rebound tapped around. Josh Minot's got it. What a play. He snuck in behind Moody to take it away. Half-court shot by Jaden. That missed everything in a long, long way. And that's got Dante DiVincenzo chuckling to himself. 31-31 after one. Bulls have given up 30 or more now in 2 straight quarters after they went 11 in a row, giving up 25 or less after 12 minutes here on a Friday night. It Golden State 31-31 on the Timberwolves Radio Network.
Holiday season is here, and Timberwolves holiday packs are bringing the cheer. Choose from 2 special 5-game packages and get the ultimate Timberwolves experience. No ticket fees, big savings, and pre-sale access to playoff tickets. Get your pack now at timberwolves.com/holiday and let the holiday magic begin.
The Emirates NBA Cup is off and high rolling. Everyone in the league wanted to get their hands on this trophy. But now, only a few are left standing for the single elimination knockout rounds. Get ready for some of the most action-packed, down-to-the-final buzzer basketball you've ever seen.
The action heating up here in Vegas.
All culminating with a chip in Las Vegas. Good luck. The Emirates NBA Cup quarterfinals begin Tuesday on ESPN and TNT.
Hey, Timberwolves fans, ready to score big with Wolves gear without breaking the bank? Let me introduce you to Sezzle and the Pay in 4 program. With Sezzle, you can split your payments into 4 easy, interest-free installments on all your Wolves purchases. From jerseys and hoodies to courtside seats, Sezzle has got you covered. Wherever you shop, however you rep the Wolves. Download the Sezzle app and get started today. Sezzle, the official jersey patch sponsor of the Timberwolves. Subject to approval, see terms and conditions at Sezzle.com.
When it comes to watching the game, it's always nice to sit and savor a delicious snack. And Jack Link's protein snacks always hits the shot. Jack Link's beef jerky is made with 100% beef that's simply seasoned and hardwood smoked to deliver a mouth-watering, flavorful, good source of protein, convenient snack. Jack Link's, the official protein snack of the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Ready to win big, Wolves fans?
Wide open on the 3. Yeah!
Sign up for Driven to Win, presented by Toyota, where the Wolves' success could put you in the driver's seat of a brand new Toyota. Enter for your shot at a new ride at timberwolves.com/Toyota.
You're listening to the Timberwolves Radio Network.
Tied at 31 after 1 quarter of play. We go to the second. 31 apiece. Neither team has a double-digit score. The Wolves are being led by Jaden McDaniels, who's got 6. They have 9 players that have scored, and Jaden leads the way with a couple of threes. 7 for Andrew Wiggins to pace the way for the Warriors, who already have gone 11 players deep in this game. 3 straight wins for the Wolves. Dante DiVincenzo not satisfied with that. He's looking for more.
Yeah, it feels good. But I said this at practice the other day. We're not worried about what other people are saying. We leave everything up to all you guys to decide about what works, what doesn't work. We're focused on ourselves and staying together. We stack a few wins, and everybody's energy kind of changes. So we just got to stay with it when, rough patches hit. And, we hit a big rough patch early, and we're just staying together.
Yeah, the Wolves started the season winning 6 of 9. Then they lost 7 of 9. And now they've won 3 in a row. And with the Lakers' loss in in Atlanta, I should say, in overtime, thanks to Trae Young. Wolves are in 9th in the Western Conference standing. They've moved up 3 spots during the win streak. Out of the timeout, here's Moses Moody, lost it at the free throw line. Now Kuminga drops it back. Here's Buddy Hield in the game for the first time. Buddy on the move against Conley. Pull-up elbow jumper's good. That's not Buddy Hield's normal game. Is creating offense for himself and his drive and stop and pop game. Not amongst the elite. His three-point shooting is. Here's Nas off the Dante, a baseline drive. He'll hang in the air and kick out to Jaden. Up top, Mike, good pump fake, spins on Moses. Moody takes him into the paint, runs up the shot, hits it. Boy, no arc on that shot. It was line drive, and Conley was under duress. Easily could have been a foul on Moody. 33 all. Here come the Warriors from right to left with Kevon Looney, Buddy Hield, Gary Payton II, Jonathan Kuminga, and Steph Curry. Warriors turn it over. Nas comes away with the ball. Now it's a lob inside. Rudy throws it down for two. Dante DiVincenzo set him up, and Rudy hammers it home. 21st alley-oop that Rudy's flushed home this season. Second most in the NBA. 35-33. Kuminga feeds it to Curry. Floater down the lane. In and out. No, he can't believe it. Nas with the rebound. They head ahead. Jaden on the move. He's got some space. He'll drive on Kuminga. Up off glass. Counted for two. Excellent decision-making by Jaden McDaniels. 8 points, 3 of 5 shooting. Minnesota a 6-0 run. Here's Kuminga, wing right to Curry. Guarded by McDaniels. 15 on the shot clock. Curry just steps back, fires on the three. Off the back iron, no. After hitting his first shot, Curry has missed 3 straight. Now the Wolves have it up by 4. Their largest lead has been 5. Nas has it right side. Dante fed him, and the 3-ball no good. Jaden offensive rebound in the corner. Mike Conley back to Jaden. Now Dante thought about a 3. Instead drives off the Rudy. Inside, went up, got it knocked away. Kevon Looney poked it out of bounds. Timberwolves will have 6 to shoot. There's 2 gone here in the second quarter. Dante and Mike in the backcourt with Jaden, Nas, and Rudy up front. Rudy and Nas a plus 11 net rating when they're on the floor together in just 12 minutes. Off the inbound is Dante in the corner. Couldn't hit the 3-ball. Warriors clear the rebound. Here's Buddy Hield up into the front court. Hield bounce pass cross court. Making the catch is Kuminga, coming off the 33-point performance against the Rockets. Isolated against Conley, tries to take him off the dribble baseline. He'll hang his pass up top, thrown away into the backcourt, out of bounds. It'll be Timberwolves basketball. So another Warriors turnover. That is their 5th of the game. Warriors are 11th best in terms of taking care of the basketball. They only average 14 turnovers a game. The Wolves are 24th in turnovers. They average 16 turnovers a game, and off the inbound, they repay the favor. That inbound came right across the floor. Nobody touched it, went right out of bounds. So as I was literally telling you, the Wolves turned it over 16 times a game. They turned it over for the 3rd time tonight. Curry inside, feeds Payton, missed the layup as he hung, tried to finish around Rudy Gobert. Tough to do. Wolves come back the other way. Here's Jaden, good crossover in the paint on Kuminga. Takes some contact, feeds it off to Rudy. Jump hook with the left hand. No, it popped out. Warriors have the rebound with the Wolves up by 4. Here's Curry. Oh, the Wolves do a great job. Dante got out and prevented Curry from hunting one of those patented transition threes. Now the Warriors are in the half court, and a whistle and a foul. I'm going to call it on Jaden McDaniels. It's so tough to navigate those screens that are going so fast when you're trying to stick with Steph Curry. That's a tough break for Jaden McDaniels. That's his first personal foul. That one you don't put on Jaden. Julius Randle back in the game. Here comes Curry. Off a Looney screen. Curry fires on the 3. It's off the back iron. No. He's missed 4 straight shots, including 3 in a row from deep. Julius has it in the front court with the Wolves still up by 4 here. Minnesota hitting 48% of their shots, but just 4 of 13 from deep. Floater in the lane for Mike Conley. That's his second here in the first half. Mike is shooting just 35% on his floaters this season. 8-0 Timberwolves run, 39-33. Mike jumps a pass intended for Buddy Hield. Mike's got it. He'll hit a pull-up right side 3-0. It's circled out. Offensive rebound kept alive by Rudy. Now Julius has it. Out at the three-point line. Randle one-on-one here. Spins inside. Bottled up. And a reach-in foul on Kuminga. Lazy. 39-33. Wolves up by 6. And Julius Randle to the free throw line for 2 shots. Wolves are 5 for 5 at the line, including Randle's 2 for 2. You reach, I teach. Kuminga just couldn't help himself. Curry remains on the floor here. In between free throws, we've got a timeout on the floor. 8:18 left to go in the first half. It's the Timberwolves up by 7. They're on a 9-0 run on the Timberwolves Radio Network.
No matter who you are or what you do, there's a Ford vehicle that can help you own the day. Make life on the go a walk in the park with the new Ford Explorer. Become the MVP of the work site with the unrivaled performance of a new built Ford Tough F-Series truck, the best-selling trucks in America. Or discover what it really means to adventure in the great outdoors with the new Bronco Sport. Whether it's for work or play, there's a Ford with a great deal waiting at your local Northland Ford dealers. Don't wait. Get behind the wheel of a new Ford today. Based on calendar year total sales.
The Lakers are coming back to Target Center, Wolves fans.
Lifts up the ball, hits man on the hit ahead, and Nas tracks it down from behind and blocks the shot.
Be in the building on Friday, December 13th to see Ant and the Wolves battle LeBron and the Lakers.
Ant with it up top. He'll stop. He'll pop off the Rudy screen and drain a three to put the Wolves in front.
Secure your tickets for this just-announced matchup at Timberwolves.com/tickets and help show everyone why Target Center's the home of the Howl.
Target Center is hopping tonight.
Calling all basketball fans, this is your slam dunk opportunity. Loeffler Companies is your MVP for business success. I'm Ryan Tankey, Chief Operating Officer of the Timberwolves and Lynx, and I can attest to their world-class experience. Loeffler isn't just another player, they're your technology all-stars, offering a full-court press of solutions including copier and printer, managed services, cybersecurity, cloud phone, and on-site office solutions. Loeffler's dream team delivers fast, professional service that'll leave you shouting,
"Great! Oh, yeah!"
Don't miss out. Visit their website at Loeffler.com. Loeffler, your office technology and service MVP.
At Mayo Clinic, we're seeing the unseeable. Using advanced imaging technology, our experts can look deeper into the human body, uncovering the smallest of details that would otherwise go unnoticed, leading to more accurate diagnoses and treatments. We're making more possible at Mayo Clinic because every day we're doing what's never been done. Learn more at mayoclinic.org/possible. Mayo Clinic. You know where to go.
Left to go in the first half. It is 40-33. The Wolves right now are on a 9-0 run, and Julius Randle will be at the free throw line out of this timeout. Timberwolves 31-31 after one. And the duo of Green and Curry has not been able to catch fire yet. In fact, I'm not sure they've been on the floor together for more than maybe a minute or two, but it's something Finch was concerned about before the game.
They're always looking for each other, but again, it's all in a way that comes about in their system. It's not that they're just playing a two-man game. There's just so much going on around them. When Draymond has the ball, everybody's a threat on the floor in terms of his passing, but they seem to find Steph, coming off a ton of screens or going back door or whatever it might be. And then when, Steph is handling in pick and roll and Draymond's rolling through the pocket and the ball is delivered to him, it kind of unlocks this chain of events of offense for everybody else on the floor. So they kind of get you coming and going.
Yeah, in fact, we have not seen Green hook up Curry, but Curry set up Green for a driving backdoor layup. And Draymond has 8 points. Curry's got 5. Second free throw is good for Julius Randle. Wolves are up by 8. They're on a 10-0 run. Warriors have missed 4 consecutive shots. Looney has it up top right side. Brandon Pajemski back out there. Now back to Looney. Couple of dribbles out right wing. Here's Wiggins. Left-handed dribble. Attacks through the pull-up 18-footer. Wow, comes off the glass, off the iron. We saw that more than a few times through his 5+ seasons with the Wolves. Wiggins so far has missed his last 3 shots. He was 3 for 3 to start. Here's Randle, runs one up. Scissor kicking in the air because he thought he got fouled. And Looney pulls down the rebound. Draymond, the hit ahead to Wiggins. That's off his fingertips and turned over. Jaden McDaniels comes away with the steal. Number 248 in his career. 2 shy of 250. He's 1 block shy of 250. Here's Conley, up fakes a corner 3, sets up and at the angle. Off a Rudy screen. And then Kevon Looney knocks it away from Edwards, ends up in the hands of Wiggins, and that's a whistle and a foul. The Warriors are upset at that. Looney with the reach-in foul. I think that's the right call. I don't see the Warriors looking to challenge the call. Curry is off the floor right now. This season, when Curry's been on the floor, the Warriors have outscored their opponents by 12 points per 100 possessions. When he's off the floor, it's a +0. Rudy inside pivots, kick out, angle, it's Randall. He'll take a run with a left-handed dribble. Zip it to the corner. Conley makes the catch. 1 to shoot. He's got a fade and fire. It's an air ball. And a shot clock violation. Always questionable to me when the clock expires versus when the team. So that was a perfect example. The Warriors had it and were off to the races. That really ruined a transition opportunity for them. But I'm not sure the referees have to make such a split-second decision about which happened first, the horn or the possession. Here's Podziemski with it up top against Conley. Spins in the paint with a right-handed dribble. Now used up the dribble. He got hit in the face, stops playing, and then the whistle comes. Mike picks up the foul. That's his first. Nas in, Rudy out. $11 players used by Steve Kerr. The Wolves have used their 4 players off the bench. It's been 4 minutes and 38 seconds since the Warriors have scored. The Wolves lead by 8, 41-33. Buddy Hield trying to end that. Straightaway 3 is off the back iron, no good. Rebound comes all the way into the backcourt. Draymond's got it. He'll run up to the top of the key. Against Julius Randle, now drops it back. Wiggins escapes Anthony Edwards. Picked up by Randle. Lowers the shoulder, drives in. A shot short off the front rim. Nas with a rebound. Hit ahead to Ant. He's got a little bit of space. He'll pull up on a right angle 3. Missed it long. Randle offensive rebound. Put back. Yes. Julius attacking the glass. It's a 12-0 Timberwolves run. They're up by 10, 43-33. Third straight game they've had a double-digit lead. Wiggins holds left side. It's been nearly 5 minutes since the Warriors have scored. And the pass by Wiggins picked off by Randle. Bounce pass to Edwards. And on the run against Podziemski. Well, he kind of lost the advantage there. Now he's on a post-up, and he'll kick it back out. Conley has it right back to Ant. Randle up top, catch and shoot 3 on the way. In rhythm, but short. Podziemski's got the rebound. Here come the Warriors on the attack. Nikhil picks up Podziemski. High screen by Looney. That picks off Nikhil. Podziemski runs at Randle. Now pulls up on the mid-range jumper. Missed it. And the Timberwolves have the rebound. The drought continues for Golden State. And then Julius crossing mid-court. Bounced it off his own foot as he tried to spin and back down Podziemski. And it went out of bounds at mid-court. Conley heads out. Dante DiVincenzo's in. So a Dante Nikhil backcourt with Ant, Julius, and Nas up front. Julius and Nas, a -3 net rating when those two are on the floor. They play about 12 minutes together. Here's Green getting free baseline on Nas, and the reverse layup is up and in. So 8 straight shots missed by the Warriors until Draymond hits that. He leads all scorers in this game with 10 points. 43-35. Ant with it up top off the Nikhil screen. Right of the lane. He'll rise up for a tough contested 2. It's spun out, kissed off the glass, and dropped in. The bank shot open for Anthony Edwards. Ant with his second field goal of the game. He's got 6 points. Podziemski up top. Up fakes a deep 3. Got a step on DiVincenzo. Shields him off to the free throw line. Oh, got away with a travel inside. Lindy Waters III is out there on the floor. He's the 12th man used by Steve Kerr here in the first half, who continues to use a very deep bench. Here's Randle baseline, bottled up by 2 defenders, kick out to Ant. Ant will attack with a left-handed dribble into the paint. Now Nas setting up for a left angle 3. That's online and on target. Nas Reed knocks it down, and the Wolves have their largest lead of the half, 48-35. Boy, the Warriors thought they had put their losing streak to bed last night, and they did in a way. Well, the Wolves fighting through in this second quarter, dominant to lead by 13 on the Timberwolves Radio Network.
As a business owner, do you have a game plan in place to stay focused on safety and preventing claims? Let our team help support your business. Federated Insurance offers a customizable lineup of industry-specific coverages and risk management services to help you continue your winning streak. At Federated Mutual Insurance Company, it's our business to protect yours. Rated A+ Superior by AM Best Company.
At Target, we're home court advantage for the hometown sports fans. And with the Timberwolves season in full gear, we're here to help you gear up and make your game day prep a slam dunk. Hear that? That's what you call a buzzer-beating three-pointer for the win. Time to dish up your famous nachos or put a full-court press on some jalapeno poppers. Then serve up some sweet desserts to celebrate the W. However you do game day, we're here for it at Target and Target.com.
Alex Leibowitz here with you in our NBA Tonight studios for a scoreboard update. We got 6 other games going on tonight, and 5 of them have gone final. One of them is currently underway. That one underway is the Utah Jazz and the Portland Trailblazers. The Utah Jazz have a healthy 55-38 lead as there's just about 2.5 minutes left there in the second quarter. Let's head to one of the finals. The Milwaukee Bucks visiting the Boston Celtics on Giannis Antetokounmpo's 30th birthday today. Happy birthday to him, but it wasn't a happy ending for the birthday boy.
Tatum moving to his left. Now Brook Lopez in front of him. Giannis goes to Chase Holiday. Shot clock at 7. Going to be Tatum. Tatum against Lopez. Tatum in the left hand. Tatum inside the elbow. Tatum kick out at the last second. Holiday gets it away from the elbow and hits it.
We're talking about milking the clock. Milking the clock. Milk the doggone clock.
And
give me some Cheerios.
In the 24th second of the shot clock, Drew Holiday sticks the dagger into his former team.
Wow.
Takes as much time as possible. Drew Holiday ends with 20 points, 5 rebounds, 6 assists. Jason Tatum leads the way with 34 points and 10 rebounds. That was the third and final meeting between these two teams. Celtics have won all 3 and improved to 19-4. Let's head back to Allen.
All right, Alex, thank you very much. 4:42 left to go in the first half. The Timberwolves are up 48-35. It has been a dominant second quarter. Golden State got the first bucket of the second quarter. Then they've scored 2 points since. The Wolves are on a 17-2 run over the last 6:34. They lead by 13, but that can quickly change when Steph Curry's on the floor. He's out there with Draymond Green, Andrew Wiggins, Jonathan Kuminga, and Lindy Waters III. You know, it's interesting, this philosophy that Steve Kerr has gone with this year, using his depth. It works just fine when you're winning games, but when you're losing games and your team can't find a rhythm and guys can't get into the flow of things because they're only playing 2, 3, 4 minutes at a time, it can look really bad at times. And Golden State, during the 5-game losing streak, I think has been hurt by their deep rotation. So here we go with 4:42 left to go in the second. The Wolves up by 13. Draymond Green will bring the ball up the floor. No issues with Draymond so far here in the first half. He and Rudy have played nicely. Waters up top. Here's Wiggins, guarded by Anthony Edwards. Now Wiggins switched on, and Nickeil Alexander-Walker spins in the lane. Nickeil went down. No call. Green to the right side. 3-ball for Kuminga. No, and the rebound collected by Naz Reid. Good outlet to Julius in the front court. He looks at Draymond. Decides not to go one-on-one. Now waits for the cavalry. Here's Anthony Edwards, a catch-and-shoot left wing. 3 is good. First 3 of the night for Anthony Edwards. He takes 11 a game and is hitting 42% of his triples, and he adds to the 17-2 run. He makes it 20-2. 51-35, up by 16. A defensive foul against the Wolves. Sideline out of bounds here for Golden State. Kuminga will trigger in. Curry has missed 4 straight shots. He has just 5 points off the Draymond screen, which was illegal. And he gets rolled. He takes the feed from Curry, rolls in the lane, out to Kuminga, back up top Curry against Naz Reid. Around his back, trying to free himself of the big man. Drives in, scoops it up, off the glass, missed the shot. 5 misses in a row. Green hits the floor, holding his jaw. Here come the Wolves, 5-on-4. Bounce pass, Ant, corner 3 on the way. It's long off the back iron. Draymond Green is still down at the other end. Curry on the push in the front court. Got airborne and drops it for Lindy Waters. Green just now getting to his feet. Waters with it up top, and a technical foul against Draymond Green. Oh, he just went right at Jason Goebel, and he's still yelling. Now he's yelling at Carl Lane, the crew chief. He is still yelling. You can see his mouth just barking at Carl Lane. Oh, and he bumps him a little bit, too, with his chest. Enough! Get him out of here! Draymond in his tired act. He gets such an incredible leeway from the officials, too. He took a shot to the chin, and he took exception to it. Guess what? It happens. He knows it happens. And Nikhil misses the free throw at the other end. My argument is that there should have been a second technical, and he should have been gone. Yeah, there was an inadvertent hand to the face by Ant, but that was on Moody. That's not the play we're looking at. Did not see what happened to Draymond. I think he did catch an errant elbow. Right side, spot up for a three. It's Wiggins. That's offline. The Warriors are now shooting 35%, 5 of 17 from beyond the arc. Here's Ant with it up top. Beats Wiggins into the paint. He'll run it up in traffic. The shot knocked away along the baseline. It's saved. Terrific play by Jonathan Kuminga. Here's Green on the attack to Curry in the corner. No, it's Waters. The three ball, no. And the Wolves have the rebound. Dante hits up ahead to Julius Randle on the right wing. Circling around and dropping it back. Ant steps into a right angle. Three, got it again. His second three of the quarter. The Wolves now up 54-35. They are dominating the second quarter of play. 2:45 left to go before halftime. Curry feeds Green on the run. Along the baseline, the reverse layup is good for Jonathan Kuminga. Warriors had missed 5 straight shots after they missed 8 in a row earlier in the quarter. Julius hands it off to Ant. He'll pull up on a right side three. It's off the front rim, no. Draymond with a rebound on the move up the center of the floor. Met by Nikhil at the three-point line. Curry guarded by Naz. Green's pass to Curry led him perfectly towards the rim, and the layup is good. And Chris Finch calls a timeout. So 2:18 left to go in the first half of play. The Wolves lead the Warriors by 15 on the Timberwolves radio network.
The Lakers are coming back to Target Center, Wolves fans.
Puts up the ball, hits man on the hit ahead, and Naz tracks it down from behind and blocks the shot.
Be in the building on Friday, December 13th to see Ant and the Wolves battle LeBron and the Lakers.
Ant with it up top. He'll stop. He'll pop off the Rooney screen and drain a three to put the Wolves in front.
Secure your tickets for this just-announced matchup at Timberwolves.com/tickets and help show everyone why Target Center's the home of the Howl.
Target Center is hopping tonight.
You're listening to the Timberwolves Radio Network.
.218 left to go in the first half. Timberwolves on top of the Warriors 54-39. Looking at the replay, Draymond Green, after he picked up the technical, he went right at Jason Goebel, who was the referee. Goebel teed him up. He followed Jason Goebel, and then Carl Lane, kind of like umpires do in baseball. They step in to try to separate the two. But then Draymond went at Carl Lane, and he bumps him a couple of different times. And quite honestly, he should be out of the game. But he's not. 23-8. Is what the Wolves are outscoring the Warriors here in the second quarter. Wolves are putting up terrific defensive numbers here in this quarter. Only 8 points. Now we've got a delay. A beverage was spilled courtside. Those always seem to happen right as we come back to play, too. Like, the timeout's 2 minutes long. Like, that couldn't have happened earlier in the timeout. Always happens right before you come back to play. Just past the 8 o'clock hour here in the Pacific time zone. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. All across the Minnesota Timberwolves radio network. Along with our studio host, Alex Leibold, I'm Alan Horton. From the Chase Center here in San Francisco, our engineer, Tanika Burrell. Our statistician is Derek Villa. Our broadcast coordinator is Ben Haney. And, of course, our executive producer is Cal Soderquist. Glad you're along with us on the iHeartRadio app, Timberwolves mobile app, Sirius XM satellite radio, and all across the Timberwolves radio network. Dante DiVincenzo tried to drive, cut off. Now he settles for the corner three. It's no good. Rudy with an offensive rebound, and he gets hounded into a turnover. Wiggins comes away with it, crossing midcourt. Ooh, runs into a nasty Draymond Green screen. Down the lane goes Wiggins. A foul is called. Green then comes back and helps up Anthony Edwards. You don't see that very often from Draymond. It's awfully close to another illegal screen on Draymond. He doesn't come set. If he did, it was by microseconds. before Ant collided with him crossing midcourt. Starting to get physical as the Wolves have built a 16-point lead. Check that, 15-point lead. And Andrew Wiggins misses a free throw. Warriors are 5 of 6 at the free throw line. They are middle of the pack free throw shooting team. And they're 24th in the league in getting to the free throw line, so they don't generate a lot of points at the free throw line. In fact, they get outscored by 4 points a game at the free throw line. That ranks them 29th out of 30 teams. Ant up into the front court, sees a double. He bounces across court. Nas, now to the mid-post left side. It's Rudy. He dribbles out to the perimeter and hands off to Ant. Ant with it, doubled again. Up top, it comes to Jaden McDaniels. 5 to shoot around the Rudy screen. Floater by Jaden is up and in. 4 of 6 shooting. 10 points in the first half for Jaden McDaniels. Timberwolves back up by 15 with 90 seconds to go in the first half. Kuminga to the left side off a green screen. Down the lane on Rudy. Throws up the shot. No. Rudy affects another shot. His defensive numbers continue to get better and better. Opponent shooting 53% against Rudy at the rim. Not quite as good as last year, but trending in the right direction. Ant's got it in the front court. Jaden sets the screen. Ant now feeds it to Jaden against Curry. Free throw line. Spins in the lane. Double clutches off to Rudy, who pivots nightly off the glass. The shot no good. Kind of a broken play there. The Warriors are just throwing multiple bodies at Anthony Edwards, and they're living with whoever else wants to shoot it. Curry around to Draymond Green screen. Curry now zips it to Green. Inside. Now to the corner. Catch and shoot. Lindy Waters 3. Knocked it in. 56-44. It's a 12-point Timberwolves lead. 40 seconds to go in the quarter. Warriors into double figures in the quarter. Finally. Baseline, Dante. His pass out deflected. Draymond read it perfectly. Feeds Kuminga on the run. Driving in. The lob up to Wiggins. He couldn't finish the alley-oop, but he got fouled by Jaden McDaniels. Smart foul there. Wouldn't have been if Wiggins had completed the alley-oop, but he was unable to. 56-44. Warriors' lowest scoring quarter this season is 16. They've done that twice. At Utah and at Boston. And last check, the Warriors, they hit the free throw here. 12 points in the quarter. Nope, 14 points in the quarter. I missed a field goal in there somewhere. So Andrew Wiggins got another free throw coming. Andrew taking his time at the line. Kyle Anderson, the former Timberwolf, back out there. And the free throw is good from Andrew Wiggins. 56-46. For as well as the Wolves have played here in this quarter, they only lead by 10. Still a long way to go. Mike Conley directs the offense. Now to Ant. Doubled. Back to Conley. They'll give it back to Ant. Now he'll take a run on Gary Payton. Mid-post left side. Sees the second defender. Now to Nas to the corner and Jaden McDaniels. Against Kuminga, tried to pull up for the jumper, got knocked away. Jaden gets it back. He fades at the shot clock buzzer, and it's another shot clock violation. Well, the Warriors have finally found something here with a consistent lineup. Curry's been out there a ton. Green's been out there a ton. And they're flying around defensively. They've decided to double Ant whenever he touches the ball. 1.3 left to go in the quarter. Buddy Hield checks in. Brandon Podziemski will trigger in. Wolves guard the inbounder. They don't go to Curry. They go to Green. He turns, fires at the buzzer. It's in and out. No. I don't know if it would have counted had it gone. We have reached halftime here in San Francisco. The Wolves hold the Warriors to 46 points, 37% shooting, and 30% from deep, turning them over 8 times. Those numbers will work if the Wolves can duplicate that defensive effort in the second half. 12 for Anthony Edwards, 10 for Jaden McDaniels. Wolves up 10 at the break, 56-46. Alex Leibold has your halftime coverage next all across the Minnesota Timberwolves radio network.
You. This holiday season, don't forget to put you on your gift list too. Treat yourself to scratch games from the Minnesota Lottery. You. Minnesota Lottery. I'm in. Must be 18 or older to play. Please gift responsibly.
Unwrap unforgettable memories with Timberwolves holiday packs.
And deep three, right side. Oh, my goodness.
Choose from 2 special 5-game packages and get the ultimate Timberwolves experience. No ticket fees, big savings, and pre-sale access to playoff tickets.
Big man's going to fire the three. Oh, the crowd loves that.
Don't miss your chance to make this holiday season legendary.
Target Center is hopping tonight.
Get your pack now at timberwolves.com/holiday and let the holiday magic begin.
Well, tonight was huge, so first and foremost, I got to thank my FVP, my car battery for this victory. Without it, I'd still be in my garage. My FVP battery came to play. It always gives 110%, leaves everything on the pavement, and I am so proud of how my FVP hung in today. It overcame high and low temps all season long. It brought the heat tonight. It's not really about whether you win or lose, okay? It's about what battery you put under the hood. FVP kind of sounds like MVP. That's no coincidence. Automotive batteries from FVP. Reach for what works. Visit FVPparts.com.
Here's Ian with it up top. Beats Wiggins into the paint. He'll run it up in traffic. The shot knocked away along the baseline and saved. Terrific play by Jonathan Kuminga. Here's Green on the attack to Curry in the corner. No, it's Waters. The 3-ball, no. And the Wolves have the rebound. Dante hits up ahead to Julius Randle on the right wing. Circling around and dropping it back. Ant steps into a right angle. 3, got it again. His second 3 of the quarter. The Wolves now up 54-35. They are dominating this second quarter of play.
Anthony Edwards getting in on the fun in that second quarter where the Wolves outscored the Warriors 25-15 on the way to leading 56-46 after 2 quarters of play. As we welcome you into the NBA Tonight studios from downtown Minneapolis at the Target Center for the halftime show presented by Minnesota Lottery. Game for a little excitement? Just say I'm in to the Minnesota Lottery. The Wolves lead by 10 at the halftime break, 56-46. The Wolves travel to the Bay Area riding a 3-game win streak to face a Warriors side trying to find their footing after snapping a 5-game skid last night. This contest opened up with both sides trading punches as the Warriors jumped out to an early 7-point lead by sinking 6 of their first 7 shots, starting 3 for 3 from beyond the arc. But the Wolves were able to slowly climb their way back into this one and ended up taking a small lead.
Ant surveys the scene with a left-handed dribble around his back. He's at the 3-point line. Got stripped. It's over toward the sideline. Ant scoops it up and saves it to Naz Reid. Right side, Nikhil with a left-handed dribble on the attack just inside the free throw line. The pull-up jumper. How about Nikhil searching for his own offense? He cashes in for 2, and the Wolves lead by 2.
Gave the Wolves a quick lead there, but then it was a seesaw affair throughout that first quarter, and the seesaw affair tipped over to the Golden State Warriors, who went on a small run of their own.
Green sets the high screen. Curry uses that. He switched on to Naz Reid. He'll bounce it to Green. Back door. Driving layup good. What a feed. Dante was not expecting that. Curry led him perfectly towards the rim. It's a 7-0 Golden State run. 28-26.
The Warriors took a small lead. There were 6 lead changes in that first quarter as both sides sank 11 field goals. That led to a 31-31 tie after 12 minutes, but the Wolves had 10 assists on those 11 made buckets in that first frame. Buddy Hield opened up the scoring in the second, but then it was all Minnesota for more than just a few minutes.
Naz with a rebound. Hit ahead to Ant. He's got a little bit of space. He'll pull up on a right angle 3. Missed it long. Randall offensive rebound. Put back. Yes. Julius attacking the glass. It's a 12-0 Timberwolves run. They're up by 10, 43-33. Third straight game they've had a double-digit lead.
The Warriors ended up missing 8 straight shots, and they also turned the ball over 5 times in over 6 minutes of basketball during this 12-0 run. That was actually part of a greater 23-2 run by Minnesota there in that second frame. Just a dominant second period of play on the defensive end for the Timberwolves as they held the Warriors to just 5 for 19 shooting in that second frame, forcing 6 turnovers in the process. The Wolves out-rebounded the Warriors 17-8 there in the second quarter, so a dominant performance at the glass. The Warriors scoring 15 points in that second quarter was their lowest scoring quarter this season. The previous was 16. The Wolves had 8 assists on their 10 field goals in the second frame, so they're doing just as they have these previous two where they had 31 assists in back-to-back games. They already are up to 18 of their 21 made field goals. Anthony Edwards leads the way for Minnesota, and he leads all scorers with 12 points. He has 4 rebounds, 4 assists, and 2 blocks. For Ant, Jaden McDaniels has 10 points on 2 made 3-pointers in that first half. He also has a steal. You have 4 of the 5 starters for Minnesota racking up some steals, as Mike Conley has 2, Rudy Gobert has 1, and Julius Randle also has 1. Randle with 8 points, 6 rebounds, and 4 assists to go with it. Andrew Wiggins leads the way for Golden State with 11 points. He also has 1 rebound, while Draymond Green is contributing with 10 points, 6 rebounds, and 4 assists with a steal. And we saw some classic Draymond Green. He got a technical foul after receiving an elbow to the forehead and got into an altercation with the referee there. But he is still on the court playing for the Warriors. He's played 15 minutes of that first half, has 10 points, 6 rebounds, 4 assists. The Wolves are dominating the rebound game 26-20. They have sank 21 of 47 of their shots, 44.7% from the field. They have 24 points in the paint compared to the Warriors' 12. And the Wolves getting 6 offensive rebounds for 9 second-chance points, while both teams actually have turned the ball over 9 times here and have had 6 points as a result. Naz Reid leads the way off the bench for Minnesota with 7 points. He also has 6 rebounds in his 16 minutes of play on the floor as the Wolves lead 56-46 after 24 minutes. We'll take a quick break, but on the other side, we'll dive into some of the other score lines from across the association before we send you back to the Bay Area for second half action between the Wolves and the Warriors with Alan Horton right here on the Timberwolves Radio Network.
With NBA League Pass, you can keep up with the whole league.
Wait, is this for real?
For real.
So I can choose from so many live games?
Yeah, up to 4 with multi-view.
And watch my favorite players dunk?
From every angle, home or away.
Wow, unbelievable.
Believe it, kid. With NBA League Pass, it's all possible. NBA League Pass, your home for streaming hoops.
Only select out-of-market games available and local blackout restrictions apply. Additional charges and other conditions may apply. Visit NBA.com/subscriber agreement for full terms and conditions.
At U.S. Bank, when they say they're in it with you, they mean it. Not just for the good stuff, the grand openings and celebrations, although those are pretty great, but for all the hard work it took to get there. The fine-tuning of goals, the managing of cash and workflows, and decision-making. They're in to help you through all of it. Because together they're proving day in and day out that there is nothing as powerful as the power of us. Visit usbank.com to get started today. Equal housing lender, member FDIC, copyright 2024 U.S. Bank.
Ho, ho! Welcome to the Make It Jingle with Kris Kringle podcast. Today we're talking to Jan from Toyota, all about Toyotathon.
Hi!
So, Jan, got any red Tacomas?
Yeah, we have a great selection of vehicles, including Tacomas.
After my big job, I'm taking the missus down to Florida to go surfing.
Did you say Florida? Can the elves and I go too?
Dealer inventory may vary. Offers are subject to change throughout Toyotathon, which ends on January 6th. See your participating Toyota dealer for details. Toyota, let's go places.
This copyrighted broadcast of the National Basketball Association may not be retransmitted, reproduced, rebroadcast, or otherwise distributed or used in any form without the express written consent of the NBA.
You're listening to the Timberwolves Radio Network.
Warriors lead 56-46 in the Bay Area at the Chase Center at halftime. Leading the Warriors, Anthony Edwards leads the way with 12 points. Let's take a look around the NBA here and take a look at some of the other scorelines. We got 6 other games going on across the association. 5 of them have gone final. The only one that hasn't is the Utah Jazz and Portland Trailblazers. The Utah Jazz are dominating the Trailblazers right now. They held them to 17 points in the first quarter. They lead 73-44. Just as the second half gets underway, the Orlando Magic fall to the 76ers as Joel Embiid misses his 7th straight game. Paul George leads the way with 21 points and 9 assists in a 102-94 win for the 76ers. They improve to 6-15. The Atlanta Hawks come away in a thriller, an overtime thriller, where LeBron James had a 39-point, 10-rebound, 11-assist triple-double, and they don't come out with the win. Oh yeah, and Anthony Davis also had 39 points in the contest, but Trae Young, 31 points, 20 assists, and the game-winning three-pointer with with under 10 seconds to go in overtime to put the Hawks over the Lakers to improve to 13-11. The Lakers fall to 12-11, and with the Wolves getting a potential win tonight, if they win, they pass the Lakers in the standings and move up to 9th in the Western Conference. The Boston Celtics played host to the Milwaukee Bucks in Giannis and his 30th birthday celebration, but it was Jason Tatum spoiling that celebration with 13 points, 10 rebound double-double as they came out to win 111-105. Damian Lillard had 31 points in the contest. The Indiana Pacers played against the Chicago Bulls in the Windy City tonight. Tyrese Halliburton, 23 points and 8 assists, leads the Pacers on their way to a 132-123 win over Chicago. Both teams are now 10-14. The Pacers improved to 3-11 as their away record, so a big win for them trying to improve on that away record. The Sacramento Kings facing off against the Spurs side that is missing Victor Wembanyama. The Kings ran away with this one in a big fashion. They outscored the Spurs 36-26 in the second, outscored them 40-27 in the fourth to come out with a 140-113 win. Domantas Sabonis, 22 points and 16 rebounds in that contest. Wolves lead by 10, 56-46 in San Francisco, as Anthony Edwards leads the way with 12 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists. Jaden McDaniels, the only other double-digit scorer in that first half for Minnesota. He's on 4 of 8 shooting, just like Anthony Edwards. We're going to step aside for one final break before the second half begins. On the other side, we'll have Alan Horton with Wolves assistant coach Pablo Prigioni ahead of third-quarter action between the Wolves and the Warriors on the Timberwolves Radio Network.
Hey, Timberwolves fans, ready to score big with Wolves gear without breaking the bank? Let me introduce you to Sezzle and the Pay in 4 program. With Sezzle, you can split your payments into 4 easy, interest-free installments on all your Wolves purchases. From jerseys and hoodies to courtside seats, Sezzle has got you covered. Wherever you shop, however you rep the Wolves. Download the Sezzle app and get started today. Sezzle, the official jersey patch sponsor of the Timberwolves. Subject to approval, see terms and conditions at Sezzle.com.
No matter who you are or what you do, there's a Ford vehicle that can help you own the day. Make life on the go a walk in the park with the new Ford Explorer. Become the MVP of the work site with the unrivaled performance of a new built Ford Tough F-Series truck, the best-selling trucks in America. Or discover what it really means to adventure in the great outdoors with the new Bronco Sport. Whether it's for work or play, there's a Ford with a great deal waiting at your local Northland Ford dealers. Don't wait. Get behind the wheel of a new Ford today. Based on calendar year total sales.
At Mayo Clinic, we're conquering the unconquerable. Using artificial intelligence and data, our experts can create a personalized gene roadmap just for you, customizing your cancer treatment, giving your body exactly what it needs to fight the disease. We're making more possible at Mayo Clinic because every day we're doing what's never been done. Learn more at mayoclinic.org/possible. Mayo Clinic. You know where to go.
You're listening to the Timberwolves Radio Network.
56-46 at the half here in Golden State. A dominant second quarter for Minnesota, outscoring the Warriors 25-15. Alan Horton along with you. We check in with assistant coach Pablo Prigioni courtside here. Pablo, a dominant second quarter, really keyed by the defense, I thought.
Yeah, I mean, our defense been amazing. We just let them come back a little bit in the last 3 minutes. We struggled to score. They went in a little run. But I think the guys are doing a hell of a job in these first 2 quarters.
Yeah, you guys had a 19-point lead. They shaved a lot off. They got some turnovers. There were some 24-second shot clock violations. I think once they settled in on having Draymond out there, and then they doubled Ant a lot. How do you guys get off of that and find success?
Yeah, I think we have to improve our spacing, especially when they put you on the ball. We got to offer Anthony better outlets, and he got to be pass ready. And, you know, when the ball moves, we got to open shots.
Yeah, 7 of the 9 turnovers came in that second quarter, and I have a feeling a bunch of them came in that final 3-4 minutes.
Yeah, right. We've been doing a good job so far. Hopefully we can take care of the ball in this second half.
Pablo, appreciate it as always. Good luck second half.
Thank you.
Pablo Prigioni along with me here as we get set for the third quarter. The Wolves are in front of the Warriors, 56-46. Alan Horton along with you here as we get set for the third quarter. Timberwolves being led by Anthony Edwards. He has 12 points. 8 of those came in the second quarter of play. Jaden McDaniels has 10. Nobody else in double figures, but Julius Randle, 8.6 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 steal. He's a plus 13 in his 16 minutes on the floor here tonight. We'll see what Steve Kerr does in the second half. You look at the bench numbers. He used 7 players off his bench. 7. Warriors did have more bench points, 18 by 14 to 14 for the Minnesota. The Wolves essentially went with an 8-man rotation. Josh Minot played 3 minutes in that first half of play. So the Warriors are going to have more bench points simply because they've got more minutes from their bench players than the combination of Nickeil Alexander-Walker, Dante DiVincenzo, and Naz Reid. The three-point battle's been pretty even. Both teams shooting 30%. Wolves have 7 made threes, and the Warriors have 6. Free throws have been about even. The Wolves out shooting the Warriors from 2. That's why their field goal percentage is 45% to Golden State's 37%. Golden State with the basketball. Curry just 2 of 7 shooting in the first half. He'll set up Kuminga in the right corner for a 3. It's no good. Rebound tapped out. Wiggins has it. Now to Curry. 30-footer on the way. Off the back iron. No, and the Wolves control the rebound. There's Conley feeding Randall on the run. Steps through on Curry. He missed the shot at the rim. It was on the run, so it was not an easy lay-in, but Randall thinks he should have finished that one off. Here's Wiggins inside, skids to his stop, back up to Brandon Podziemski up top. He'll be run off the three-point line. In the paint, tried to dish it off to Looney, deflected. Looney gets it back out to Curry. There's the first 3 of the night for Steph Curry. He had missed his first 4 3-point shots. The NBA's all-time leader in three-pointers made. 3,800 and now 15 in his 16-year career. Conley looking to answer with a 3-ball. Right side off the back iron, no. Boy, Randall waited for that rebound to come to him, and that was a mistake because Kuminga closed the gap and knocked it away. Here's Podziemski in the paint, lost it, got it back. They set up Kuminga up top. Jonathan will push it left side for Wiggins, who gives it right back. Kuminga works inside on Rudy to the bucket. Lay-in is good. That's a 5-0 run to begin the third quarter. It's 56-51. Golden State, third best third quarter team in the NBA. Their offense is second best. Their defense is 10th best. Now the Wolves are the 6th best third quarter team. But they need an answer right here. Ant pushes it left side. Here's Conley with it, setting up Randall. Mid-post left side. Spins beautifully up off glass. Got it for 2. Boy, he set up Andrew well on that play. Drove him into the paint and then a little drop step to the baseline to finish with the left hand. 58-51. Timberwolves' largest lead in this game was 19 points. Golden State scored the first bucket of the second quarter to go up by 2. And then the Wolves went 23-2 over the next 9 minutes. But the Warriors shaved that lead from 19 down to 5 until that Julius Randle bucket a moment ago. Kuminga off the inbound, off the Looney screen, attacks Rudy inside. That shot no good. Rudy may have gotten a piece of it. Randall's on the run, top of the key. Now to Conley in the corner, the angle and Ant. He'll pull up on a mid-range jumper and sink it. Silky smooth from Anthony Edwards, who's hit 5 of 9 shots. He has got a game-high 14 points. Here's Curry back the other way off a screen. He'll pop on a 3. That's no good, but a whistle and a foul. They'll get Rudy Gobert on the foul. Is number 3 on Rudy. Sideline out of bounds here for Golden State. They begin the second half with Curry, Podziemski, Waters, Kuminga, and Looney. Draymond Green played 15 minutes in the first half, had 10 points. Curry fouled in the act of shooting a 3. They'll get Jaden McDaniels for his 3rd. 60-51. 9-point Wolves lead. Curry 3 for 3 at the free throw line so far tonight. Timberwolves basketball from San Francisco, brought to you in part by Sezzle. A 4-point play in the NBA doesn't happen often. That's hard. Splitting your next Wolves purchase into 4 interest-free installments with Sezzle, that is easy. Download the Sezzle app today. Terms and conditions apply. Sezzle, the official jersey patch sponsor of the Timberwolves. 3 fouls on Gobert, 3 fouls on McDaniels. That will be something to keep an eye on here as we're just underway in the third quarter. Well, 39.8% of the crowd is still back on the concourse level and trying to work their way back to their seats. The Chase Center opened in 2019. Second free throw is good for Steph Curry. Curry now has 13 points on 3 of 9 shooting. 60-54, it's a 2-possession game. Curry off the Randall screen, back to Julius on the roll, into the paint, poked away from behind by Bajemski. It's scooped up by Curry. His midcourt pass nearly picked off, but Bajemski has it. Lindy Waters, a left angle three. He drains it. And just like that, it's a one-possession game. Timeout, Minnesota. It's a loud start to the third quarter for the Golden State Warriors. They're within 3, 9:21 left to go in the third on the Minnesota Timberwolves radio network.
You. This holiday season, don't forget to put you on your gift list too. Treat yourself to scratch games from the Minnesota Lottery. You. Minnesota Lottery. I'm in. Must be 18 or older to play. Please gift responsibly.
Hey, Wolves fans, listen up. Step up your shoe game this season with Trade Home Shoes, your Minnesota-based employee-owned retailer. Trade Home Shoes has on-trend footwear for the entire family. Brands like New Balance, Hoka, On, Birkenstock, Rival Shoes, and more. With over a century of experience in 130 locations nationwide, Trade Home Shoes is where generations meet comfort and style. Trade Home Shoes. Enjoy life. Feet first.
The Lakers are coming back to Target Center, Wolves fans.
Scoops up the ball, hits man on the hit ahead, and Nas tracks it down from behind and blocks the shot.
Be in the building on Friday, December 13th to see Ant and the Wolves battle LeBron and the Lakers.
Ant with it up top. He'll stop. He'll pop off the Rudy screen and drain a three to put the Wolves in front.
Secure your tickets for this just-announced matchup at Timberwolves.com/tickets and help show everyone why Target Center's the home of the Howl.
Target Center is hopping tonight.
As a business owner, you understand the importance of protecting your reputation, workplace, employees, and financial assets. Our team is ready to help yours by creating a custom lineup of industry-specific coverages and risk management service to help you stay at the top of your game. Contact your local Federated representative for more information today. Federated Insurance. It's our business to protect yours. Rated A+ Superior by AM Best Company.
Timberwolves find themselves only up by 3 here. They're on the short end of a 22-6 run over the last 5 minutes and 18 seconds. So the Wolves went on a 23-2 run to go up by 19. That's been answered by a 22-6 run by the Golden State Warriors. 60-57 is the score. Warriors snapped a 5-game losing streak last night against the Houston Rockets. Steve Kerr's been around long enough to realize that he's not worried about losing 5 in a row.
Yeah, we needed it. I mean, this is par for the course in the NBA. We lost, I think, our championship year in 22. When we got to March, we lost maybe 9 out of 11, 5 straight at one point. Won the championship a few months later. So I never panic in these situations. The main thing you're looking for is competitiveness. You just, you don't want to get blown out. You don't want to see anybody hanging their heads. And even in the 5-game losing streak, I never saw any of that. I mean, every game was close. We just couldn't close. But, I knew this would end because we got a great group and they compete.
Steve Kerr knows what he's doing. 532 wins under his belt in 11 seasons. Out of the timeout, the Wolves looking to regain some momentum. Conley on the run to the rim. The layup with the left hand is off the back iron. No. Rebound to Randall. He brought it down to his chest, and then he got tied up by Lindy Waters III. Jump ball at the free throw line. Our second jump ball of the game. The opening one went to Rudy Gobert. Wolves with their starting 5 out there to begin the second half, and still out there 9 with 9:04 left to go in the third. Carl Lane, the crew chief in his 14th NBA season. He'll toss it up. Julius will jump with his left hand. Lindy Waters with his right. And the Wolves win the tip. Randall got a hand to it. McDaniels now controls. Shot clock is at 10. They get it to Julius. Backing down Waters, splitting a double team. A kick out to Ant up top. Moving it to Conley left side. The 3 ball the way is nothing but net. Mike Conley knocks down a 3, his second of the night. 4 of the 5 Wolves starters are in double figures. The lead back to 6, 63-57. Here's Curry with it up top. And Curry right of the lane along the baseline. Now Lindy Waters left angle, looking to attack with the right hand. Shuffles it out to Kuminga. Shot clock is down to 3 as Pajemski has it. Right corner, steps through, scoops it up, and scoops it in. Terrific footwork there. 63-59, 4 points. Timberwolves lead. Ooh, what a pass. Along the baseline, Ant set up Rudy. He missed the shot at the rim, but a whistle and a foul. They will get Kevon Looney on the foul. So free throws coming up for Rudy Gobert. Rudy is 1 for 1 at the free throw line. On the season, 79%. Rudy only taking about 3 free throw attempts per game. That first one is up and in. Fans, there's a new matchup on the schedule. LeBron and the Lakers back at Target Center Friday, December 13th. Be in the building for this Western Conference showdown and take in the full Timberwolves basketball experience. Get your tickets at timberwolves.com/tickets. Wolves, Lakers, that's one of the 2 games that was added to the schedules. The Wolves did not make the NBA Cup. They'll play at home next Friday. They'll finish up with the Warriors on this road trip. There was a thought that the Wolves might have to stay on the road and play Thursday or Friday on the West Coast. That is not the case. Lakers will come to them, and then the Wolves will go to San Antonio the next day and take on the Spurs on Sunday. Kuminga way offline on his shot attempt. He's 4 of 12. Things coming not quite as easily as they did last night for him when he poured in a career-high 33. Jaden, tough shot in the lane. That's no good. Looney's got the rebound. McDaniels almost fouled him. It would have been his 4th. Hit ahead, Curry. Spots Kuminga. Lay in good at the rim. 65-61. Timberwolves lead by 4 with 7:30 left to go in the third quarter. And up into the front court. Conley flares out up top. Mike's got a little hesitation move. Now in the lane, lobs it up for Rudy. Makes the catch, takes the dribble, under the basket, tries to pivot, and kicks out to Randle. Left angle 3 on the way. Yes! Julius Randle knocks down the 3. Set up by Rudy Gobert, who had 7 assists in the Clipper game. 5 of those went for 3s. And Rudy, amongst the team leaders in setting up assisted 3-point field goals. Kuminga 2 field goals in a row. Inside the arc, it's a 5-point game. 6:52 left to go. 68-53, Ant on the drive. Out to Randle, now to the corner. McDaniel steps into a 3. That clangs off the rim. Jaden shooting 27% on his corner 3s this year. And the Warriors throw it away into the backcourt. It goes out of bounds. It'll be Timberwolves basketball. So midway through the third quarter, this game has settled down a little bit as the Wolves broke open a tight game, leading up by 19. And now, boy, Steve Kerr is going to go all the way down his roster. Pat Spencer checks in. He's used 13 players in this game. Pat Spencer is in his 2nd year. He's a 2-way player out of the University of Nebraska. He's 28 years of age. Undrafted out of Northwestern, a former, I guess, a pretty good lacrosse player. I'm not up to date on my lacrosse scouting reports, but he's the number 1 pick in the Professional Lacrosse League coming out of Loyola of Maryland. But elected to go to Northwestern and play basketball. And then getting undrafted in the NBA, went to Germany, and then the Capital City Go-Go, and then to Golden State, their training camp last year. And was on an Exhibit 10 contract, ended up with Santa Cruz, and then got called up by the Warriors. Ant spins in the lane, fades on the jumper, and strokes it. 6 of 10 shooting, 16 points for Anthony Edwards. 70-63, up by 7. Warriors from left to right here in their icon royal blue tops and bottoms. Pajemski out left side, Lindy Waters on the attack, swings it over his shoulder and tossed it into the 4th row. Oh! A couple of fans got to touch the basketball. Courtesy of Lindy. 11th turnover on Golden State. The Wolves have turned it over 10 times. Here's Ant on the attack with a left-handed dribble. Lost it in the lane. He thought he got fouled. And Pajemski comes away with the basketball. Now to Lindy Waters. Pat Spencer now with a touch. Draymond back to the left side. Waters fires on a 3. It's offline. And the Wolves finally secure the rebound. They'll bring it up here from right to left. Dante with it off a staggered screen. Gets to the right side against Pat Spencer. 10 on the shot clock. Up top to Nas. Now Ant with it with 8 to shoot. Ant drifts off a couple of screens. He'll pop on a contested angle 3 and stroke it. 3 more for Anthony Edwards. His third triple of the night. He's up to 19 points. Ant has not reached 20 in a game since the game against the Clippers last Friday night. He's only had 24 points his last 2 games. But tonight, 7 of 11, 3 of 6 from deep, 19, and the Wolves lead by 10. 73-63. Timeout Steve Kerr on the Timberwolves Radio Network.
Grammy Award-winning Carly Pierce. Live Hummingbird World Tour. Presented by Conundrum Wines. March 20th, Treasure Island Resort and Casino. Tickets on sale now at ticasino.com. Don't miss Carly Pierce. New album Hummingbird, available now.
When it comes to watching the game, it's always nice to sit and savor a delicious snack. And Jack Link's protein snacks always hits the shot. Jack Link's beef jerky is made with 100% beef that's simply seasoned and hardwood smoked to deliver a mouth-watering, flavorful, good source of protein, convenient snack. Jack Link's, the official protein snack of the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Alex Leibowitz here with you in our NBA Tonight studios for a scoreboard update brought to you by your local Toyota dealers. Visit Toyota.com today. Toyota, let's go places. There's 6 other games going on across the association. 5 have gone final. 1 of them is currently underway. But going to one of the finals, Orlando Magic facing the Philadelphia 76ers. Orlando led by as much as 4 in the first quarter. Joel Embiid misses his 7th straight game for the Sixers with his knee injury, and Paolo Banchero continues to miss time for the Magic with that oblique injury. But after that first quarter where Orlando led by 4, it was all Sixers from then on.
Again, they get a switch. Cole Anthony's guarding George. They get George the ball at the top of the three-point arc. He turns, keeps the ball beneath his legs, drives it with the right hand, turns, fades, 18-footer, rimming no. Kelly Oubre high up top, and he slams it in. Oh, man. What an athletic rebound putback jam. 9 rebounds for Oubre. Sixers lead 89-76.
Big slam for Kelly Oubre there. He finished with 13 points, 10 rebounds. Paul George finished with 21 points and 9 assists as the Sixers come out with a 102-94 win in the city of brotherly love. Let's head back to the Bay Area with Alan Horton.
All right, Alex, thank you very much. Fans, don't forget, unforgettable memories with the Wolves are just ahead with the Holiday Pack. Choose from 2 5-game options with 0 ticket fees and playoff presale access. This is a perfect gift for any Wolves fan. Grab yours before they're gone. Timberwolves.com/holiday. Timberwolves up by 10, 73-63. There's 5 and change left to go here in the third quarter. The Timberwolves' offensive rating right now is a 115. So that's in the 60th percentile. It's not a great number, but it's higher than the Wolves' season average. They come in with a 112 offensive rating. That's 17th in the league. The key number is they've held the Warriors to a 103 offensive rating. And they've held the Warriors to 41% shooting and 32% from beyond the arc. They forced 11 turnovers. Wolves do have the advantage in the paint by 10. A 12-3 edge on the second chance points. Warriors have gotten out in... they've been able to rack up some transition points. It's something that the Warriors do exceptionally well. They are 9th in the league in transition frequency, 9th in the league in transition efficiency. They average 23 possessions a game in transition. Out of the timeout, a straightaway 3 for Spencer. That's no good. And the Wolves have the rebound. So Nikhil, Ant, Dante, Naz Reid, and Rudy Gobert, 5 on the floor. Ant was 7 of his 19 here in the third quarter. Up top, Nikhil tried to set up Rudy, threw it behind him out of bounds. 12th turnover on Minnesota. Still a 10-point game. The Warriors have it with under 5 to go. Andrew Wiggins' right ankle will not return. Moses Moody, he has a left knee, will not return. So no Moody, no Wiggins the rest of the game for Golden State. Warriors miss again. They're now shooting under 40% at 39%. Ant threw it away under duress. Steal by Gary Payton. Left side, Spencer, baseline drive, little pocket pass to Trace Jackson Davis, who then tries to fire it to the corner and threw it right out of bounds. One turnover begets another. 13 miscues for the Wolves, 12 for the Warriors. Somehow the Timberwolves are still up by 10 here. Nikhil up the center of the floor, from right to left across your radio in the association whites. Kyle Anderson, the former Timberwolf, heads to the scorer's table. Here's Ant drifting left side off a staggered screen. Everything's on the perimeter. He's doubled back up top. Nas, he'll take a run down the lane. Lost the ball, got it back, sets up Rudy. Push shot from 8. No good off the back iron. Pretty good Warriors defense, forcing Rudy into that open shot, but that's not his game. That's the strength of his game. Draymond a drive, drops it back out, wide open look at a 3 for Gary Payton, no good. Rebound, Trace Jackson Davis. Another opportunity for the Warriors. Lindy Waters up top, Draymond straightaway 3. That's in and out, no, and Rudy clears the rebound. Haven't been a lot of Rudy rebounds tonight. That's just his 6th of the game. Timberwolves are a +7 on the glass. Here's Nikhil on the run, makes the catch, spins on Gary Payton, puts up the shot. That got erased. Trace Jackson Davis with a piece. Gary Payton with a rebound. Now Pat Spencer into the paint, nearly traveled, sets up Waters in the corner. 3-ball no, and Dante clears the rebound. DiVincenzo with his 4th board of the game to go along with 4 assists and 5 points. And with it up top off the Rudy screen. He's going to pop on a right angle 3. It's online, but short. Rebound tapped around. Draymond then knocks it across the lane to Spencer. His half-court pass deflected, picked off. Rudy hit ahead. Ant right side. Looking for a cutting Rudy. Takes a step in the lane. No look inside. Nas shot block. Nas sticks with it and cashes in for 2. Up by a dozen with under 3 to go in the quarter. 7-0 Timberwolves run. Draymond with the ball in his hands. Curry at the scorer's table with Kyle Anderson. Draymond off to Trace Jackson Davis inside. He missed the shot, and then a late whistle and a foul on Naz Reid. They'll call a block on the Wolves' big man. Free throws coming up for Trace Jackson Davis in his 2nd season out of Indiana. Well, a lot of talking under the basket there. Timberwolves uniform. We caught some good audio last game of Anthony Edwards talking with the official, Nick Bookert, about that carry call. Ant still doesn't think he carried it. I asked him about it after shoot-around today. He's like, oh, you heard that? I'm like, yeah, we heard that. And what I liked was that Ant got his complaining in, and then Julius replaced him on the block for the free throw. And then Julius kept up the discussion with the official, too. They just tag-teamed it. 75-64 as Trace Jackson Davis splits the 2 free throws. Shot by Nikhil, that's offline, and Curry has the rebound. Warriors have missed their last 6 shots, but Curry's into the game. That could change. He lobs it inside, and Trace Jackson Davis finishes off the alley-oop. That's 4 assists for Steph Curry. He's got 13 points. He's 3 of 9 shooting. Here's Nas. Thought about a 3. It was well beyond the arc. Now he drives off to Randall. Out to McDaniels, left side. Dante holds, 9 to shoot. Couple of top 10 defenses locking horns here tonight. Dante right side, run off the 3-point line, drives in, swings it out. Nearly threw it past Jaden, but he's got it. He'll hoist at the buzzer. It's an air ball and a shot clock violation. Warriors come in with the 4th best defense in the NBA. The Wolves are 6th best. And that's at least the 3rd shot clock violation the Wolves have had here tonight. Maybe the 4th. We're going to go with 4. Mike Conley back in. Nikhil will sit down. So the Wolves have a Dante-Mike backcourt with Jaden, Julius, and Nas up front. Meanwhile, it's Curry, Payton, Kyle Anderson, Draymond Green, and can't see who's in the corner. Here's Curry on a drive. A little pocket pass inside, picked off by Dante DiVincenzo. The former Warrior read it well. Buddy Hield is the other Warrior on the floor. Jaden in the corner. Now to Mike up top, 15 to shoot. Free throw line extended right side. Randall, quick move on Kyle Anderson. Beats him, missed the layup right at the cup. And the Warriors almost turn it over, but Curry has it crossing midcourt. Here's Steph. Thought about a deep three. Instead feeds Payton. He'll drive in. The layup good and a foul. Nas is saying that there was a shove off there. And, yep, the Wolves are going to call a timeout and challenge this bad boy. This might be an offensive foul against Gary Payton. Timeout on the floor. 1:18 left to go in the third. The Wolves lead by 7 on the Timberwolves Radio Network. Hey, Timberwolves fans, ready to score big with Wolves gear without breaking the bank? Let me introduce you to Sezzle and the Pay in 4 program. With Sezzle, you can split your payments into 4 easy, interest-free installments on all your Wolves purchases. From jerseys and hoodies to courtside seats, Sezzle has got you covered. Wherever you shop, however you rep the Wolves. Download the Sezzle app and get started today. Sezzle, the official jersey patch sponsor of the Timberwolves. Subject to approval, see terms and conditions at Sezzle.com.
You're listening to the Timberwolves Radio Network.
.18 left to go in the third quarter. Gary Payton's going to get called for an offensive foul, I believe. He puts the off arm up. The question is, does he extend it? Yeah, I mean, he prevents Nas from getting at the ball. Is there contact before? I don't think so. To me, this is a clear offensive foul. This is going to be a tremendous challenge by the Wolves. So it's their 5th challenge in the last 9 games. Yeah, that's an offensive foul. I'm not sure there's really that much to look at. But the more I feel confident in a call in this league, the less sure I become that the officials are going to see it the same way. But this is a big call. It's a potential 3-point play. This is a high-value challenge. It just, this will be fascinating. You're allowed to have your arm up to a certain extent, but I think he does hold off Nas's arm to prevent him from blocking the shot. This has got to be overturned.
After review, it is deemed that the offensive player, Payton II, wipes out the defender, making illegal contact to Randall. Therefore, this foul will be overturned to an offensive foul. The bucket will be nullified. This is the 3rd timeout of the period. Minnesota will get their timeout back.
Wolves are now 13-6 on challenges this year. I think they've won about 4 or 5 in a row now. Tremendous challenge there. It's the right call. They showed it 47 times up on the video board here. Beautiful, huge screen. So the Wolves win the challenge. It wipes off 2 points and the ensuing free throw and a foul on Naz Reid, which would have been his 3rd. Naz has 9 points and 8 rebounds. And the Wolves will bring it up from right to left. Here we go. Leading 75-66, a 9-point advantage. 1:12 left to go in the third. After some rocky opening minutes here in the third, the Wolves have found their footing again. Randall banging away with Draymond inside. Pivots, double kick out. Here's Nas. 3-ball, no. But there was a whistle in there somewhere, and they call it travel on Randall. Before the kick-out pass, they call the turnover against Julius Randle. I'm not so sure he did travel. Draymond threw a little bit of a fit. Draymond's got it against Naz Reid. Left angle, now Curry clears up top. Pump fakes, now moves to his right. Inside the arc, drives into the paint, puts up the shot, deflected, out of bounds, and a whistle and a foul. Jason Goebel makes the call. More Curry free throws. He's up to 7 and 8 on the game. I thought the only question was going to be whose ball would it be? Who was it off of? But Jason Goebel came up with a foul. They get it on Julius Randle. That's his first. So Curry to the free throw line with 49.6 seconds left, and he knocks down the first. 75-67. It's an 8-point Timberwolves lead. Lakers lost. Wolves up to 9th, but they need to win to hold on to that spot. If they fall to the Warriors tonight, they'll drop back to 10th. They've worked their way up from 12th to 11th to 10th, now to 9th. Curry hits 2 free throws. He's now got 8 in the quarter. He's up to 15 for the game. Dante DiVincenzo, wing right with 40 seconds left to go in the third. Timberwolves up by 7. Randall feeds it off to DiVincenzo against Curry. DiVincenzo around his back. Julius toes the three-point line. Let's fly and strokes it. His second 3-ball of the night. Up to 16 points for Julius Randall to go along with his team-high 9 rebounds. In fact, that's a game-high 9 rebounds. 4 assists as well. Julius picking up where he left off in the first half against the LA Clippers when he had 20. Here's Curry, a little give and go with Payton. The shot, no, but a whistle, and it's ball out of bounds. It'll stay Golden State basketball. Terrific defense there. Ball will be inbounded along the baseline. Everybody was set up to inbound on the far side. Now it comes to the opposite side and along the baseline. 6 on the shot clock. Inbound Green underneath, looking for Payton, and a whistle and a foul on Dante DiVincenzo. Another Jason Goebel special. And 2 more free throws coming up for the Warriors. Let's see what Dante does here. Payton's the one who inbounds. Yeah. I guess Dante gets his arm caught holding, kind of wrapping up Payton, and Payton tried to move. And this has been a physical matchup here tonight. Warriors attempting their 17th free throw attempt of the game. The Wolves have attempted 10. Ant is off the floor. He's got 19 points. He had 4 in the opening quarter, 8 in the second, 7 in the third. Missed free throw by Payton. Mike Conley sneaks in for the rebound. Here come the Wolves on the push. 6 seconds left to go in the quarter, and an offensive foul now called against Minnesota. Draymond tries to get the ball from Dante, and Dante just dribbles away from Draymond. Wolves already have a delay of game violation, so they don't want to get a second one of those and a technical foul. Now Curry with 5.4 seconds left. They let it roll to him. He's in the backcourt. Jaden now picks him up, but Curry quickly moves. He'll stop. He'll dribble back beyond the arc, fire on the 3, and hit it. You can see that coming a mile away. The Wolves played that horrendously. 0.6 seconds left. Half-court heave by Mike way offline. That is just horrendous defense. 78-72. I mean, you could see that all coming. Curry beats the buzzer, and now the Warriors have some life going to the 4th on the Timberwolves Radio Network.
Ready to win big, Wolves fans?
Wide open on the 3. Yeah!
Sign up for Driven to Win, presented by Toyota, where the Wolves' success could put you in the driver's seat of a brand new Toyota. Enter for your shot at a new ride at timberwolves.com/Toyota.
Ho-ho! Welcome to the Make It Jingle with Kris Kringle podcast. Today we're talking to Jan from Toyota, all about Toyotathon.
Hi!
So, Jan, got any red Tacomas?
Yeah, we have a great selection of vehicles, including Tacomas.
After my big job, I'm taking the missus down to Florida to go surfing.
Did you say Florida? Can the elves and I go too?
Dealer inventory may vary. Offers are subject to change throughout Toyotathon, which ends on January 6th. See your participating Toyota dealer for details. Toyota. Let's go places.
Calling all basketball fans, this is your slam dunk opportunity. Loeffler Companies is your MVP for business success. I'm Ryan Tankey, Chief Operating Officer of the Timberwolves and Lynx, and I can attest to their world-class experience. Loeffler isn't just another player, they're your technology all-stars, offering a full-court press of solutions including copier and printer, managed services, cybersecurity, cloud phone, and on-site office solutions. Loeffler's dream team delivers fast, professional service that'll leave you shouting,
"Great! Oh, yeah!"
Don't miss out. Visit the website at Loeffler.com. Loeffler, your office technology and service MVP.
The Emirates NBA Cup is off and high rolling. Everyone in the league wanted to get their hands on this trophy. But now, only a few are left standing for the single elimination knockout rounds. Get ready for some of the most action-packed, down-to the final buzzer basketball you've ever seen.
The action heating up here in Vegas.
All culminating with a chip in Las Vegas. Good luck. The Emirates NBA Cup quarterfinals begin Tuesday on ESPN and TNT.
Holiday season is here, and Timberwolves holiday packs are bringing the cheer. Choose from 2 special 5-game packages and get the ultimate Timberwolves experience. No ticket fees, big savings, and pre-sale access to playoff tickets. Get your pack now at timberwolves.com/holiday and let the holiday magic begin.
You're listening to the Timberwolves Radio Network.
12 minutes up on the scoreboard. Here we go to the fourth and final quarter of play. Anthony Edwards, 7 of his 19 points came in the third quarter. Ant averages 26 a game. That's 9th best in the NBA. Steph Curry, his Team USA teammate this past summer at the Paris Olympics, he averages 23 points a game, which is low for him, lowest in 13 years, but they've been limiting his minutes. It's not because he still can't score. He's playing like 4 or 5 minutes less than he normally does over the last 13 or 12 years. He had 11 of his 18 points in the third quarter, including a play that you could see coming a mile away, and I can't believe it still happened. The Wolves had really done a good job on Curry, I would say, the entire game, and they let the ball roll, not going forward, but sort of side to side. But Jaden played way too far off, yet let Curry have a running start. And the whole thing to me, which was problematic for the Wolves, is that it came off an inbounds. If it's coming off an inbound, I'm not guarding the inbounder. I'm putting 2 on Curry. I'm making anybody else in the world beat me other than that guy. Instead, Curry had time, he had space, and when you give him that kind of room, guess what? He takes advantage. Now it's a 6-point game going to the fourth quarter. Conley, Gobert, Reed, McDaniels, and DiVincenzo. Dante on the move across the lane, right to the cup, missed the layup. Rudy kept the rebound alive, but Kyle Anderson controls for the Warriors. Right side, Kuminga. He's inside the arc on the right wing, now backs it out. He's got Mike Conley on him. Kyle Anderson comes to against Naz Reid. No Wiggins and Moody for the Warriors. Both leaving the game with injuries. Left side, Kyle Anderson, 5 to shoot, takes a run, lost the ball, top of the key, gets it back, took Curry, he'll fade on the 3, it's no good. Kuminga, an offensive rebound. Warriors, very good offensive rebounding team, 10th in the league in that category. 7 on the shot clock. Kyle Anderson out by the logo, now drives by Naz, down the lane, runs it up with the left hand and hits. A 5-0 Warriors run to climb to within 4, 78-74. Dante DiVincenzo up to the front court. Rudy wing right, straddling the three-point line, guarded by Looney. Now Michael on the baseline, got bumped, no call, still feeds Rudy on the roll to the rim, and the big man rises and hammers. Rudy Gobert with the dunk, he's now got 9. 6-point lead reestablished. Here's Kevon Looney, wing right. They set up Kyle Anderson against Naz Reid. Back to Curry, got some space. The catch and shoot 3 is just automatic. 43% on catch and shoot threes. He gets 4 of them a game. Curry starting to heat up. He's got 21 points. Rudy on the right wing off Dante's screen. Now Dante fires over the Rudy screen. The 3-ball, no. The rebound tapped out of bounds. That's Timberwolves basketball. Anthony Edwards comes back in with 10:21 left to go in the fourth. So he sits the opening 1 minute and 39 seconds. He came out of the third quarter at the 9:17 mark, so he got 2+ minutes there, almost 3 minutes at the end of the third. Inbound comes to Ant. He's got 19 points on 7 of 12 shooting. They've been throwing 2 at him for much of this, well, not the opening quarter, but I would say from the second quarter on. And Ant takes a shot right to the face, out by midcourt. That's the same play that Brandon Podziemski got hit on. He stopped playing, and they got the whistle. Ant stopped playing. Rudy sets the screen here. And, yeah, Kuminga just reaches out with his left hand. He catches Ant right in the face. That's a foul. There is no denying or disputing that. 80-77, a 3-point game with 10:16 left. First foul against the Warriors in the fourth quarter. Golden State ranks 23rd in fourth quarter net rating. Timberwolves, middle of the pack, 14th in the league in net rating. Ant trapped. He gets it to Rudy up top. Right side McDaniels. Now back to Ant with only 3 down the shot clock. He works to the right side inside the arc. And his pass to the corner. Conley got off the 3 in time and hit it right in front of the Timberwolves bench. Ant set him up. Mike with a timely third 3 of the night. And the Warriors missed their shot at the other end. Kuminga's offline. The Wolves come back the other way. Ant on the hunt with a left-handed dribble. Cut off by Looney. He's got him isolated right side. Now to Naz up top. Right back to Ant. Ant up top against Lindy Waters. He'll pull up for the straightaway 3. He got it, and he got fouled. A possible 4-point play for Anthony Edwards. 22 for Ant, and he is fired up heading to the free throw line for a possible 4-point play. His first of the season. fact, the last Ant 4-point play, he had one last year. He had one the year before that, too. Actually, I think this is his. He hits the free throw as Ants only missed one opportunity all season. 7-0 Minnesota run to lead by 10, 87-77. And Edwards has played a direct hand in all of those points. Here's Lindy Waters up top, catch and shoot three, in and out, no, and Rudy collects the rebound. Wolves on the 7-0 burst. They have possession. Ant's dribbling with his left. He's signaling with his right hand, slowed things down. And then Ant lost it over by the sideline. Under duress for Kuminga, he turns it over. It'll be the fourth turnover on Ant. A frustrated Chris Finch turns back toward the bench, pacing the sidelines. They give the possession right back to Golden State. There's been a couple of things really holding this Wolves offense back, and it's been on display here the last 3 games, despite 3 wins. And despite top 10 in effective field goal percentage. Waters misses the 3 right side, the rebound out of bounds, and it'll be Minnesota basketball. During the 3-game win streak, the Wolves have shot it at the 10th best rate, but they're bottom 5 in free throw rate, turnovers, and offensive rebounds. Conley, wing right, takes a run by Lindy Waters, deflects off with the knee of Conley and out of bounds. Back-to-back turnovers on Minnesota. They're now up to 16 for the game. Warriors have turned it, I checked that, 18 for the Wolves, 15 for the Warriors. Curry up into the front court, circling off the Looney screen. Splits 2 defenders, attacks down the lane, double clutches, shot no. Looney scoops up the loose ball and scores it for 2. 87-79. Up by 8 with possession. 8:29 left to go in the game. And up the center of the floor off the McDaniels screen. Now one-on-one against Kuminga on the right side. Right-handed dribble. Sidesteps to his right, zips it to Rudy along the baseline, pivots nicely, rises and throws it down with authority. 2 more for Rudy Gobert, 11 points, 8 rebounds, 1 assist and 1 block for Rudy tonight. Timberwolves back up by 10, 89-79. Curry with it up top, guarded by Ant. Ant just muscling up on Curry. He just twice took his hands and shoved Curry in the chest. And Jason Goebel let him go with the first one, but he did it again. I mean, Ant's arguing about it, but it's just silly. And that is the first team foul against the Wolves here in the 4th quarter. I get Ant's trying to be aggressive, but you got to be smart about it. Fortunately, it does not end up in free throw attempts. 8:03 left to go in the 4th. Timberwolves up by 10 on the road at Golden State. Trying to make it 5 straight wins here against the Warriors. 8:03 left on the Timberwolves Radio Network.
Splash, splash, splash. Apply a little splash. When your windshield's getting dirty, just apply a little splash. When your windshield's full of grime, bugs, dirt, and snow, just use a little splash and be safe on the road. Splash, splash, splash. Apply a little splash. When your windshield's getting dirty, just apply a little splash. See safely on the road when you apply a little splash.
At U.S. Bank, when they say they're in it with you, they mean it. Not just for the good stuff, the grand openings and celebrations, although those are pretty great, but for all the hard work it took to get there, the fine-tuning of goals, the managing of cash and workflows, and decision-making. They're in to help you through all of it, because together they're proving day in and day out that there is nothing as powerful as the power of us. Visit usbank.com to get started today. Equal housing lender, member FDIC, copyright 2024 U.S. Bank.
At Mayo Clinic, we're detecting the undetectable. Using advanced AI technology, our experts can accurately detect signals in the human voice that are indicators of coronary artery disease. We're making more possible at Mayo Clinic because every day we're doing what's never been done. Learn more at mayoclinic.org/possible. Mayo Clinic. You know where to go.
Set a destination for the island and discover a world sure to satisfy every taste. Searching for the freshest seafood? Perhaps prime ribs more your style. Like to load up on mouth-watering sides? Maybe you're the salad bar type. Or simply indulge your sweet tooth. With our endless selections, why choose? Satisfy all your cravings. Trade Winds Buffet, only at Treasure Island Resort and Casino. Destination, fun.
Anthony Edwards, 4 of his 23 points have come here in the fourth quarter. He has 4 points. He's got 2 assists that have led to 5 points. He set up Mike Conley for a 3. He set up Rudy Gobert for a dunk. So he's accounted for 9 of the Wolves' 11 points, and the Wolves have outscored the Warriors 11-7 here in the fourth quarter. Timberwolves basketball is brought to you in part by Travel South Dakota. It's time to put routine at the end of the bench. You deserve to disconnect from the ordinary and connect to the ones who matter most. Discover endless reasons to pack your bags at TravelSouthDakota.com. Warriors are going to have possession of the ball here out of the timeout with 8:03 left to play. Steve Kerr has used 13 players here tonight. Now, he's partially had to do that because Wiggins and Moody are both out for the entire second half. They've got Green out there. No Curry right now. Here's Kuminga on a drive. He'll kick to the corner. Green moves it to the angle. Buddy Hield open look at a 3. No, and Rudy's got the rebound. Buddy Hield has played just 9 minutes. He's 0 for 2 from beyond the arc. Wolves control the rebound. Ant brings it up the floor, guarded by Payton. Ant drifting to the right side. Rudy sets the screen. Ant doesn't use it, but does give it to Rudy on the roll in the lane. Lost the ball. Rudy thought he got fouled. Back the other way. The Warriors, did they throw it away? The answer is yes. They tried to hit ahead to Payton, pushing the pace. Remember, they're so good at that, but there are times to push and times not to push. And a pull-up straightaway 3. He rushed that one, and the line drive came off the front rim. Warriors get it back, down by 10. Green to the left side. Kuminga on a handoff back to Green. A lob inside, knocked away. Trying to lob it to Kuminga, but Mike was fronting him. Mike poked it free. Now Mike alone in the corner. His 3-ball hits the side of the backboard. Boy, the last 2 shots have been way, way off for Minnesota. Ant's 3 and Mike's 3. Still a 10-point game, and Mike jumps the pass. Intended for Kuminga. He couldn't control it. It's out of bounds. At midcourt, 16 to shoot for Golden State. Nikhil comes in for Mike. Conley sits down, 13 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists. Checking the plus-minus for Mike Conley, a +8 into the last timeout when the Wolves get a plus performance from Mike. They're 10-1 this season. Here's Buddy Hield, runs up against Rudy inside, and like so many others, just turns and hightails it out of there. Now to Green, up top. He'll take a run down the lane. To Buddy in the corner, he lost it out of bounds. He saw Rudy coming, he got the happy feet, he lost it, and the Wolves will call a timeout. Still a long way to go. We've reached our second media timeout of the quarter. 89-79, Wolves ball when we come back with 6:43 left on the Minnesota Timberwolves Radio Network.
The Lakers are coming back to Target Center, Wolves fans.
Puts up the ball, hits man on the hit ahead, and Nas tracks it down from behind and blocks the shot.
Be in the building on Friday, December 13th to see Ant and the Wolves battle LeBron and the Lakers.
Ant with it up top. He'll stop. He'll pop off the Rudy screen and drain a 3 to put the Wolves in front.
Secure your tickets for this just-announced matchup at Timberwolves.com/tickets and help show everyone why Target Center's the home of the Howl.
Target Center is hopping tonight. Hey Timberwolves fans, ready to score big with Wolves gear without breaking the bank? Let me introduce you to Sezzle and the Pay in 4 program. With Sezzle, you can split your payments into 4 easy, interest-free installments on all your Wolves purchases. From jerseys and hoodies to courtside seats, Sezzle has got you covered. Wherever you shop, however you rep the Wolves. Download the Sezzle app and get started today. Sezzle, the official jersey patch sponsor of the Timberwolves. Subject to approval, see terms and conditions at Sezzle.com.
Alex Leibel with you in our NBA Tonight studios for an out-of-town scoreboard update. We got 6 other games going on across the association. 5 of them have gone final. 1 of them is about to go final. The Utah Jazz and the Portland Trail Blazers are well into the fourth quarter, under 2 minutes to go, and the Jazz are running away with a 137-94 lead at this very moment. Walker Kessler has 13 points with 17 rebounds and 2 assists. But let's dive back into the LA Lakers and the Atlanta Hawks game, which was a thriller. Went into overtime. LeBron James, triple-double, 39 points, 10 rebounds, and 11 assists. Anthony Davis almost had a triple-double with 39 points, 10 rebounds, and 8 assists. But Trae Young, his 20 assist and 31-point game was enough for the Hawks to get the win.
Jalen Johnson to put it in play for the Hawks. Jalen looks, still looks, gets it to Clint Capella, down to Trae. Trae at the foul line brings it back out. They're going to hold it to get the last shot here. They're going to either win it or lose it right now. Trae outside. DeAndre Hunter back to Trae. Three-pointer by Trae. Bang! Trae Young hits the three. The Hawks lead 134-132. No timeout for the Lakers. 7 seconds to go. They get it in play to Vincent. Vincent gets it across. Now LeBron, a long three. No good. And the Hawks are going to win this thing. The Atlanta Hawks have beaten the great LeBron James and the Lakers.
The Lakers with a tough loss. Hawks with a huge clutch win thanks to Trae Young. 134-132. Final in overtime. Let's head back to Allen.
All right, Alex, thank you very much. 6:43 left to go here in the fourth quarter. It's 89-79. Former Warriors great Baron Davis is in the house. The We Believe Warriors, back in the old days, playing at Oracle Arena across the bay in Oakland. Sloppy play from timeout to timeout, which is why Chris Finch used the timeout there. Neither team scored in that. It was only about a minute and 30 seconds, and Steph Curry is back on the floor. And this is what Steve Kerr is going to run into. He's got to play Curry and Green and those guys to give themselves a chance to win. Timberwolves will bring it up here. Mike Conley off the floor, Nikhil and Dante. Here's Ant with Naz and Rudy up front. On the logo at midcourt. Rudy sets the high screen. Ant doesn't use it. Now bounces it to Rudy, who kicks out. Right angle, it's Dante. Up top, Ant swings it to Naz. In the corner. Three ball. In and out. No. Oh, Naz was shooting the corner three really well this year, but like so many of the other Wolves, just has struggled of late. The Wolves have not been able to get it going from the corners. Draymond Green fakes the pass, drives in. Oh, shot rejected by Naz Reid. What a play. He rejects Draymond Green. Nikhil at the other end, a right side three. What a swing that is! The Naz block at one end, the Nikhil triple at the other, and the Wolves lead by 13. Oh, Draymond and the Warriors thought they had cut it to 8. And now a missed shot inside. Rudy with a rebound. Here's Ant. Looks over at his head coach, Chris Finch, says slow things up. 5:42 left to play in the game. 92-79, up by 13. Ant's got it. Backs it out against Brandon Podziemski. Now uses the left-handed dribble into the paint. Rises at the elbow. The jumper is good. 2 more for Ant. He's up to 25. Timberwolves lead by 15 with 5:25 left to play. 7-0 Minnesota run. Curry with it up top. Off the green screen, down the lane. Floats it up with the right hand. Off the back iron, no. Rudy with a rebound. Outlet to Naz. Now Ant with the ball in his hands. Up the right wing, tiptoeing along the sideline. Against Kuminga. 5:10 left to play. Still too much time left. Off a Nikhil screen. Ant will rise up for a contested three. He missed it long, and Podziemski's got the rebound. Ant is now 2 of 5 shooting here in the fourth quarter. Here's Podziemski, right wing. Payton's got it off to Draymond Green. Ant is all over Curry on the right side of the floor, and then Ant loses Curry on the offensive rebound. Curry's got it. Swings it to the corner. There's nobody there. It's out of bounds. That's a turnover. You know who used to be there? Yeah, a guy who's playing in Dallas right now, Klay Thompson, used to be right where Curry passed that ball. 94-79. Timberwolves by 15. 4:45 left to go in the fourth. Another timeout. We step aside one more time on the Timberwolves Radio Network.
No matter who you are or what you do, there's a Ford vehicle that can help you own the day. Make life on the go a walk in the park with the new Ford Explorer. Become the MVP of the work site with the unrivaled performance of a new built Ford Tough F-Series truck, the best-selling trucks in America. Or discover what it really means to adventure in the great outdoors with the new Bronco Sport. Whether it's for work or play, there's a Ford with a great deal waiting at your local Northland Ford dealers. Don't wait. Get behind the wheel of a new Ford today. Based on calendar year total sales.
You're listening to the Timberwolves Radio Network.
Over the last 5 minutes and 17 seconds, the Wolves have outscored the Warriors 14-2. There's been some really sneaky long runs in this game. Back in the second quarter, the Wolves used a 23-2 run to go from down 2 to up 19. Warriors responded with a 22-6 run to go from down 19 to within 3. And then there was a 3-point game with 10 minutes left to play here in the fourth quarter. And the Wolves have gone 14-2 over the last 5+ minutes to lead by 15. Inbound comes to Mike Conley, and here we go. The Wolves bring it up from right to left. Conley, Naz Reid, Jaden McDaniels, Rudy Gobert, Anthony Edwards. Here comes Ant clearing off the baseline to the left wing, but Mike goes to the right side and Naz. Now Ant comes to. He's got on the right wing. He's got a lane, drives in, steps through, reverse layup, counter, and a foul. Anthony Edwards just putting this team on his back, and the Wolves are 4.5 minutes away from their 4th straight win. Anthony Edwards with his 3rd and 1 of the night. One of those, a 4-point play for the 4th time in his career. 27 points. Make it 28 after the free throw. Nine points in the quarter, plus a couple of assists that have led to 5 more points. Draymond Green shuffles it off to Curry. Run off the three-point line. He'll pull up on a mid-range jumper, and that's good. 23 points for Stephen Curry. 97-81. The Wolves lead by 16 points. Looking for their 4th straight win here in this building. They swept a 2-game series last year against the Warriors. Trying to do the same again this year. But first things first, you got to take care of the first meeting. Ant inside, Rudy, the layup, no, but a whistle and a foul. Rudy will go to the free throw line. So Ant won't get credit for a dime, but he sets up Rudy for a potential 2 points at the stripe. Ant's got 9 points, 3 of 5 shooting here in the quarter. 1 for 3 from deep, and 1 of 1 at the free throw line. Rudy at the line is 3 for 3 tonight. Got it. One more free throw coming for Rudy. 3:59 left to play in the game. Second free throw is good. Timberwolves 16-4 run. Curry brings it up with 3:50 left, and Steve Kerr is going to empty the bench as Curry fires a deep 3 straight away. That may have changed his thought process, but it's a miss. The Wolves have the rebound. And with 3:43 left, Steve Kerr will empty the bench. He's got 5 players at the scorer's table. Conley swings it up top to Naz. Hand off to Ant. Left-handed dribble, turning the corner down the lane. The lob to Rudy, and he throws it down, putting the exclamation point on this game. Ant with another dime. His 3rd of the quarter. His 8th of the game. Pajemski a right side 3. That tickles the twine. 101-84, but the Wolves have held the Warriors to 11 made threes on 29% shooting. Wolves have hit 14 threes on 35% from deep. Conley off the Rudy screen up top, hash mark right side. Hand off to Naz, who throws it out to the perimeter. Jaden tracks down the pass. 5 to shoot. Ant's got it. Steps inside the arc. Rises for a deep 2 and hits it again. 30 for Anthony Edwards. Timberwolves running away from the Warriors. 103-84. How about the 4th quarter for Edwards? 11 of his 30 coming in the final frame. He has silenced the crowd here at Chase Center, and they are filing toward the exits. 103-84 with 2:54 left to play. The Timberwolves up by 19, matching their largest advantage of the game. Just a tremendous 4th quarter performance after the Warriors got to within 3 with 10 minutes left to play. It was a 3-point game. This place was hopping, and the Wolves able to silence this crowd. And that 10-minute mark, actually, Ant had come in before that. But right around that point is when he got going. 30 for Anthony Edwards. And that is the 6th time this year Ant has gone for 30 or more points. Sixth time he's had 30 or more this year. He did it 29 times last year. He's 3rd in franchise history. 72 career 30-point games. 11 points in the quarter, as I mentioned. 4 of 6 shooting, 1 of 3 from deep, and his 3 assists have led to 7 more points. So he's accounted for 18 of the Wolves' 25 points here in the fourth quarter. Steve Kerr will empty the bench. Kyle Anderson is in there. Slow-mo goes to work over Nas. The jump hook short, and the Timberwolves have the rebound. They've held the Warriors to just 84 points, 37% shooting and 29% from deep. Now Chris Finch will empty the bench. Ant lobs it inside. Rudy finishes off the alley-oop. Another dime for Ant, his 9th of the game. Rudy up to 17 points. Incredible performance. Spencer straightaway three. That's no good. And now a timeout, Chris Finch, so the Wolves can empty their bench with 2:12 left. What a performance. This game had so many kind of swings in it. You thought in the second quarter the Wolves maybe had this game by the throat. And then the Warriors came back, and boy, knowing that Curry and Green are out there, there were plenty of times where you thought the Warriors had the momentum in this game, but the Wolves flipped the switch in the fourth quarter and now lead by 21 points, 105-84. Their largest lead of the game. It's their third straight game, leading by 20 or more. Stay with us. Rudy Gobert will join us postgame. 17-12 for Rudy. Timberwolves basketball tonight brought to you in part by U.S. Bank, proud to be the official bank of the Wolves, and by Treasure Island Resort and Casino. Book your stay now at TICasino.com. Visit the island, Treasure Island Resort and Casino. Well, they got to turn the music up even louder in here to make up for the fact that it's really quiet with 2/3 of the crowd gone. 2:12 left to go here in the fourth. 105-84 the score. Dacian Nix, P.J. Dozier, Josh Minot, Luka Garza, and T.J. Shannon on the floor. Thank goodness. Here's Dacian Nix working to the left side of the floor. Drops it off for P.J. Dozier. Now Garza with it. Hand off to T.J. Shannon, turning the corner. Drives in, runs it up off the glass. Too strong, but Luka's got an offensive rebound and the putback good. 107-84. Under 2 to play. Warriors will bring it up here. Here's Pat Spencer, the two-way player. Trace Jackson Davis, who started a ton and now is out of there on the floor along with Buddy Hield. And Hield throws it away into the corner. Boy, Hield's interesting. He was not a big part of the game plan tonight. Didn't even see the floor into the second quarter. And the Warriors on their way to their 6th loss in 7 games. T.J. Shannon top of the key. Swings it over his shoulder. Minot will step into the 3. It's off the back iron, no. The rebound to the Warriors. Here comes Pat Spencer. Spencer backdoor finds Kyle Anderson. He'll run to the rim and softly dunk it for 2. Dacian Nix got out of the way. No reason to foul there with a minute left and a 20-plus point lead. 107-86. T.J. Shannon with it up top. Off a Luka screen, drifting left. Lost it, but it rolls right to P.J. Dozier. Now Luka left angle 3. Off the back iron, no. Jackson Davis with a rebound. Pat Spencer with it on the attack. Top of the key, down the lane. He runs it up with the right hand and scores it. 107-88. 50 seconds left to play. Minot feeds Luka on a post-up. Luka holds. Bangs away with Jackson Davis. Back out to Minot, who angles across the lane. Tried to throw it out to the wing, and it's stolen. Pat Spencer around his back on the hit-ahead. It's Hield. He'll run it up in the lane. The shot is good. 107-90 is the score. The Wolves lead by 17. 35 seconds left. TJ gets around a couple of defenders. Swings it over his shoulder. Here's Dacian Nix, but Dacian hit the 3, but he was well out of bounds. I could see that from our elevated and lengthy broadcast spot away from where that play happened. Got to be shot ready. Warriors have it with 20 seconds left. Kyle Anderson now to Buddy Hield. Splits 2 defenders. Feeds it off to Spencer, who bounced it off inside, and that ricocheted off the leg of Jackson Davis. 16.5 seconds left. The Wolves do not have to attempt a shot. They do have to get it across the timeline. So Josh Minot will do that. And then this game will come to an end. 8 seconds left. Josh Minot picks up the dribble. The Warriors will not foul. And that makes it 5 straight wins for the Wolves over the Warriors on Golden State's home floor. It's the 4th straight win for Minnesota. They've gone from 8-10 on the season to 12-10. A dominant fourth quarter led by Anthony Edwards. 11 of his 30 points in the final frame. He also added 4 assists that led to 9 more points. Big time win on the road. 107-90 is the final. Rudy Gobert is going to join us here in mere moments after he had a dominant performance. 17 points. They took away a rebound from him. He's now got 11. Last time I looked up, he had 12. 4 straight wins for the Wolves. And another matchup against the Warriors coming up on Sunday evening. Rudy Gobert, as promised, is along with us after a 17-point, 11-rebound, 1 assist performance, 1 steal as well. Rudy, congratulations, 4 straight wins. Does it feel, I know you're a guy that takes it 1 game at a time, and you've talked about that, but 4 in a row, do you feel a little bit of momentum building with this team?
For sure. I mean, it's really about the way. You know, obviously we want to win every night, but it's about the way we play and our mindset. And you know, I love the way it's going right now. You know, we focus on the defense, we focus on who we are, and offensively, we really focus on making the right play, and that helps our